Hey everybody, it's TT Rad. How are you all doing? I hope everybody's having a fantastic night. Getting ready for the bad weather here in New Jersey. It's supposed to be tremendous amount of flooding. Hopefully not in my area. I'm up pretty high, so hopefully we won't get all that bad flooding over here. But I know down on some roads in the town and everything we will be. So Jersey is going to get hit with flooding, which is not good, but it is what it is. Let's see. Just have to be careful. I'm trying to get that picture in there for you guys. Let's move this over a little bit. That's the honeymooners. Okay, there they are. I think you could see that. At least I hope you can. Okay, that's Ralph Cramden, Ralph and Norton, and Trixie and Alice. So let's see who comes in tonight. But I'm waiting for the bad weather. Supposed to start tomorrow. Our governor in New Jersey, he issued a state of emergency starting tomorrow, I believe at 5 o'clock, and it is going into Wednesday. Hey, Emmanuel, how are you, honey? Glad you're in here. Nice to see you. And there he is, my boss, Edwin. Edwin, Uncle Edwin. HBO Productions presents a YouTube original production live from TT Studios in Hollywood. Did you see who I have up there, Emmanuel and Edwin? It's the honeymooners. Blessings always, TT Rad. Yes, same to you, Edwin, and same to you, Emmanuel. God bless you. God bless your families. We're in 2024, January 2024, starting off the new year. Let's all start it off right, the right way. Good evening, Edwin. That's from Emmanuel. And God bless all chat family. Thank you, Edwin. Edwin, God bless you too and your family. And hug the cats for me. Don't forget. Tell them I love them. I like when you post the shorts with the cats on there. I was just talking about the bad weather, Edwin, we're going to be getting in New Jersey. Very bad flooding in a lot of counties around here. I know my county's going to get hit, but I'm pretty high up, so I don't think I have to worry. But my son and I will take some precautions because they said there could be power outages and stuff like that. So who knows what's going to happen? But we will have candles and we will have our little lanterns all ready to go. Emmanuel, I don't know exactly where you are. I believe you are in Jersey, but be careful because tomorrow the governor did the state of emergency starting at 5 p.m. Eastern time. So just be careful, and it's going to go into Wednesday. Back in September, I saw the episode that was featured in the movie Back to the Future. Yep, the honeymooners with the stars: Art Carney, Audrey Meadows, Joyce Randolph. Oh my God! Hey, Baywatcher, how are you, honey? How's it going? God bless you. I saw you in that football chat over there with Tony Silo. He wants Michigan to win. So he said, pray for Michigan, TT. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to pray that Michigan wins for Tony Silo. And I think he said by how many points? Maybe, what do you say, 4 or 5, I think they have to win by. So let's hope that that happens. I was just talking about the weather in Jersey. We're supposed to be getting, we're going into a state of emergency tomorrow at 5 p.m. Eastern time over here. Baywatcher blessings always from Edwin. And Paul, how are you? Hi, Angel. Um, and I don't mean Mikey. I know, Paul. Let me put that up there, Paul. That was a good one. Thanks, TT. Yes, your prayers are powerful, TT. We lost power on Reality Report. You did? Oh my God. And after I end my show, Baywatcher, I have to light a candle for Greg. Cinnamon asked me to light a candle for Greg, so that's what I'm going to do because he's not feeling well. And yeah, he did not sound good on the live there. You know, I feel bad for him. So I will light a candle for him after I do my live. And I think I have two other people, but I'll do his separately. I will do his separately. TT, I heard we have a big storm brewing. Yes, Baywatcher, we do. We definitely do. 5 p.m. Eastern time in Jersey is the state of emergency that our governor issued. And Wednesday and Thursday, I believe, is when the rivers are going to crest, and they're going to be pretty high. I mean, one part of the Passaic River they're saying might possibly be, if I read this correctly, on Google 33 feet over what it's supposed to be. So that's not going to be good at all. The episode was called Ralph Dresses Up Like a Man from Outer Space. Oh yes, I know that one, Emmanuel. Oh my god. Emmanuel. I know that one. That was funny. That was so funny. Yeah, Baywatcher, no, he doesn't look good at all for Greg, so I have to pray for him. Edwin, God bless you always, sir. That's from Paul. Baywatcher saying hi to Emmanuel. Good evening, Baywatcher from Emmanuel. Greg is a cool dude. Yes, he is. Hey, Paul from Baywatcher. Good evening, Paul from Emmanuel. Emmanuel, hi, bud. Always a pleasure. That's from Paul. Hey, Gianni, how are you? How's it going, sweetheart? God bless you and God bless your family. We were just talking about the bad weather we're getting in New Jersey. We're supposed to be getting very, very bad rain, downpours. And then I think they were saying something about going into the weekend too. We're getting bad weather and possibly, I think, Monday into Tuesday, some snow. So the weather is not looking good in New Jersey at all. And they said we're probably going to have power outages, which I had a power outage yesterday. We had one here, and lights flickered. Then all of a sudden the power went off. But it came. They fixed it. The electric company fixed it within like 2 hours, so we were good. We were good. Um, rain. Yeah, I heard this here too. Yes. And Gianni saying hi to Emmanuel. Gianni saying hi to Paulie. And Paul saying hi to Baywatcher. There you go. So yeah, Baywatcher. So the power went out on the show on the reality report. That's what Baywatcher just told me. And they were doing the football game. Michigan's playing. I think it was Washington. And Tony Silo wants Michigan to win by I think 4 or 5 points. So hopefully that will happen for him. We will see. And let's see. So who else in this chat watched the Honeymooners besides myself and Emmanuel? Anybody else? I love the Honeymooners. I like the one Emmanuel when they practice the golf and he says, "Hello, ball." You know, Ed Norton, because Ralph Crandon says to him, "You have to address the ball," and he goes, "Hello, ball." Oh my god! And then what's the other one? Oh, Gianni says, "Of course, yes, the honeymooners, yes." And then what about that other one when they're on the train? Remember when they're going to the that lodge they were in and they were taking a trip, and then I think the wives ended up coming on the train, and they were handcuffed together. And Ralph and Norton says to Ralph, "Do you mind if I smoke?" And Ralph says, "I don't care if you burn." Oh my God! Some of the stuff they say makes me laugh so hard. Okay, that was in the first Back to the Future when Marty is having dinner with his young parents and uncle and aunt. Yes, yes, that episode. Yep, that was good. That was good. Hey, Chris Trock, how are you, sweetheart? How you doing? Everyone, please hit the like. Thanks, Chris. Chris, God bless you. What's happening? Anything new and exciting? I haven't caught up with you in a little bit. It's been a while. Want to make sure you're doing good. So let me know. Let me know that. Did everybody see Adam's new magic trick with the card and the quarter? That was pretty good. That was a pretty good trick. Hey, Dave T from Boston Laborers Union. Good evening, TT. Good to see you and everyone. Thank you very much, Dave. God bless you and your family. Chris Truck, what's shaking, buddy? That's from Gianni. Yeah, Dave, Baywatcher was telling me that they lost power over at the reality report. They were doing the game. So I wonder what's going on with that, if the power came back on or what's happening there. And and we have Slimmy. Slimmy's in here. Love the honeymooners. How can you not, right? How could you not? Ralph Crandon, he was just so funny. And Ed Norton, he was just forget it. He used to have me on the ground laughing hysterical. I think actually Ed Norton, he had me or Carney, he had me laughing more than Ralph Cramden for whatever reason. I don't know why, but Ed Norton really he made me laugh a lot. Hello, TT Rag. Good, thank you. Okay, good, good. I'm glad you're doing good, Chris. Perfect. Let's get that up there. Good. Um, oh yeah, Adam. Yeah, he's the next Copperfield, right? Who I call him Houdini, right? The next Copperfield. Yeah. Yep. Now we're gonna have to put him in like a tank of water with like one chain around him, and keep the lock unopened. We'll do it just for effect. We'll dunk him and just for effect. I don't want anything to happen to him. And we gotta get Adam in a tank of water. But good evening, Dave. That is from Emmanuel. Dave T. Hey, bud, from Paul. And there is William. Hey, William, how are you? How's it going? Hey, TT Rag. Good to see you. Good to see you too. God bless you. God bless you. 2024 is going to be your year. Keep it going. Keep it positive. Hello, Gianni. That's from Chris Trock. Good evening, Chris, from Emmanuel. Hey, Slimmy. That's from Paul. Hello, Emmanuel, from Chris Trock. Norton was a hoot. Yeah, he was, Slimmy, right? He was hysterical. He was hysterical. He used to work in the sewer. Remember? He used to work in the sewer. Good evening, Slimmy. That's from Emmanuel. Yeah, Tony had a blowout, and Greg called it a night. He's so sick when as far as he could go. Yes, Dave. Cinnamon did ask me to light a candle for Greg, so and I saw him on the screen, and he did not look good. So after my show is over, I will definitely light a candle for Greg. I just want him to feel better. But yes, they did have the blowout. Hey, Paul from Slimmy. Hey, Paul. Good to see you from Dave T from Boston Laborers Union. Good evening, William from Emmanuel. Hey, Emmanuel from Slimity. Hi, Emmanuel from Dave T. Hello, Slimity from Chris Trock. Hello, Dave T from Boston Laborers Union from Chris. Trock, good to see you, bud. That's from Dave T. Okay, what do we have Gianni saying here? I was watching one recently where she was trying to buy him a suit for a present, and she had to take a job as a phone operator, yes, to pay for it. It was hilarious. They don't make them like they used to. No, they don't. They don't. Hey, do you guys remember the honeymooners, where Ralph went to his boss's house? And remember the guy, he had like glasses and I think he was bald, but he had a real nice apartment. And he went to I think it was his boss's house. And his wife was really pretty. And, uh, she was she was smoking that long cigarette, and Alice was there, and Alice, was fit to be tied because, Ralph was giving that pretty woman all the attention and everything, and so was Norton, and Trixie was there. And I think they said something like, she says to Alice, "Oh, your husband, he must be a treasure." And Alice and Alice is like, "Yeah, he's gonna be a buried treasure." That was funny too. That was really funny. Okay, Dave T saying hi to Gianni. Hey, Dave from Gianni. Hey, Chris Trock from Slimity. Gianni saying hi to Slimity. Hey, Slimity from Dave T. And hey, Gianni from Slimity. Slimity, are you going on later on tonight with your, are you doing a live? Just let us know. There was some good one. I know, Gianni. There was. There was. TT, I had no idea that Ralph entered a Halloween contest in that episode. I was always curious about it when I heard Marty talk about that episode in Back to the Future. The Halloween contest. Oh, yes, yes. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. When he was the robot. Yeah. Oh my God. Didn't he? That's the one where he had the pot on his head, right? That was like his hat or something. He had a pot on his head. Now, I'm gonna have to go watch these after I light the candle for Craig. After I shut the show down, I'm gonna have to go and look these up on YouTube now, you know? I wish I could do like I wish we wouldn't get copyright strikes or copyright claims, whatever the heck they are, right? Um, I would love to like put the honeymooners on or something, so we could all watch it. I don't I wonder if I keep the sound off, but how can you keep the sound off? You wanna hear that. You wanna hear the honeymooners. You wanna hear them, what they're saying. But I'm gonna have to talk to Theendu and Tommy about that because I'm wondering if you just keep the TV on and you don't have the sound on, if you will still get a copyright claim or a copyright strike, you know? He dressed up like the man from outer space for the yes, he did. Yes, that's right. That's right. Yep, with the pot on his head. Yeah. Um, so I'm trying to figure that out. I'm trying to see if we could do something like that, you know. Maybe we can. I don't know. And Baywatcher, if you're still in here, we definitely have to do that live show. We have to get together on that. So my kitchen, they never showed up today to finish my kitchen floor here. So I'm hoping tomorrow they will come and throw the concrete down because that's what they have to do. And I think it takes 2 days to set. So, once that's all done and the noise and there's no more noise in my apartment, if you wanna do a show, like, in the afternoon, unless you wanna do something at night, that's different because they're gone by then. TT, you should talk to Just Chilling, he is able to stream. Okay. Stream movies. Okay. Thank you, let me put that up there. Thank you very much, Gianni. Yeah, I will talk to him because, I would love to do something like that. I was thinking about that for probably about 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm like, I like to sit in front of the television and put something on. So, something good that we can, we all like, that we can all relate to and watch it. Watch it. I mean, I don't know what is the worst that can happen if I do this, like, say, I set up a chair and I set my tripod up and I throw the honeymooners on, right? Well, what's the worst that could happen? I guess they give you a claim, they send you a claim and they take your show down. I'm assuming. I mean, I don't know if you get like a fine or anything. I have no idea. I don't know how any of that works, so I really don't know. But, I would love to do that, you know? What do you think, Emmanuel and Gianni? What do you think about that idea? I'm gonna take it, Gianni's, advice, and I am going to talk to Just Chilling and find out how he does that, you know? And right, what, worst they do is what they do to Tommy every time we play the Godfather Orchestra. Oh, okay. So then what they're gonna do is they're gonna just close the stream. Because I remember that happened to Tommy Stiggs with the Godfather Orchestra, as, Gianni is saying, and they just closed the stream down. So, hello and blessings to you, Edwin. Yep, that's from Chris Trock. That's from Chris Trock. Yeah, so that's what I'm thinking about doing, you know? TT, I think they still play The Honeymooners on Pix 11 New York. Okay, okay, I'll see. And also I have a lot of interesting DVDs because my son and I, we didn't have TV when we first moved in here. So for probably like, I don't know, a couple years at least, we didn't have any television. So we were playing DVDs. So I have like a lot of different things like documentaries, all kinds of stuff. It's a shame they don't just let you put that stuff up there, you know, and just enjoy it. Everything has to be about a copyright, money, this, that, the other thing. So we'll see. We'll see. But like Gianni said, what's the worst they can do? They can just shut my StreamYard off. They'll just shut it, and then I will just go over to YouTube, you know. And obviously I won't be able to play it on there either because they'll shut that, they'll take that down too. So who knows? But Baywatcher, if you're still in here, I did not forget about our live show. So like I said, when my kitchen is done, we will get together and we will take care of this because I have to get my floor replaced and all this other mess. So, but if you want to do it at night, that's okay. Then we don't have anything to worry about. And I'm hoping maybe this weekend I can do a live with Dean Do. We're going to do the live with. We're going to talk about Mickey Mantle. So hopefully that'll work out. I have to get in touch with him. I've been a little backed up with this kid because if Dean Doo's on at in the afternoon, as we all know. So the thing is that when they were drilling, I couldn't be on with Dean Do. You wouldn't hear anything. So I have to talk to him. They stopped the stream, but Tommy's always able to start one right up again. I don't know how all that. Yes, I remember that, Gianni. Yes. Yep. So basically, all it is they shut Tommy's show down, and then he just starts over again. That's it. He just picks up another stream. He just goes back on StreamYard, and starts over again. So Gianni's laughing at Emmanuel. Why? Because he said that. Yeah, the consulary. Yeah, you both are, both of you. I have some very good men in my chat crew. Very good. Gianni, Emmanuel, Mike F, Paul. All you guys are really, really good. Mikey, Theme Do, Tommy, the crew, right? The chat crew, right? Our chat crew. And I appreciate that. But yeah, so I will double check with Tommy anyway, Gianni. I'll drop him a text and talk to him about that. And also, I'm going to Google it, and I'm going to see like what do you exactly get strikes for? I really think if you don't have the sound on, you don't get a strike. But then somebody was saying to me, even the pictures, like the move, like even without the sound, it could possibly be a strike. So because everything is like copyrighted, so that's okay. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. But yes, Mickey Mantle, hopefully with Dean Do, and hopefully a show with Baywatcher, and also Todd Father. Todd Father and I have to get together. That's another show that's going to be up and coming. That's going to be on addiction and mental illness. So that should be a really good show. Hopefully, people will come in for that show and they will participate if they feel comfortable. And so my wrenches. Hopefully, the show will be a good one. I have to. Also, what I have to learn how to do is do the thumbnail. You know, put the thumbnails up because this way it gives everybody a heads up, and this way when I'm going to be coming on, and what we're going to be talking about. So this way also too, if somebody wants to participate in the show, they will know, hey, listen, TT has this up and coming, the addiction, the mental illness, Mickey Mantle with Dean Do, Baywatcher, and So we have to see. TT and chat, can you please say a prayer for Craig? He he passed out, and there are paramedics at his home work. Okay, oh my God, up in heaven. Tony, we were just talking about him, and I said he didn't look good, and so did Baywatcher. I said he didn't look good when he came on the screen, like he couldn't breathe right. Okay, chat crew, let's have a moment of silence and let's say a prayer for Greg from Reality Report, please. He is sick. The paramedics are at his home and they are working on him. So please, no more comments. Let's stop the comments. Let's stop the show. And Gianni, yes, Greg got it. Yes, yes, Gianni, yes, yes. So I'll give it a minute. I'll give it a minute. Cinnamon, Greg passed out. We are going to, we were talking about him, and then Tony Silo just came in and gave us this news. So let's stop the comments and let's just have a moment of silence. And please, everyone, let's say a prayer for Greg. Name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Dear God up in heaven, please watch over Greg. He is not doing well at the moment. Please wrap your arms around him. Bring him out of whatever is hurting him. Whatever the problem is, whatever the issue is, health wise, please help him. Please be by his side. Get him out of it. And please, dear Lord up in heaven, we want him to be okay. Please help him. I implore you, Lord up in heaven, to please help Greg. Please wrap your arms around him and please help him. Please hear our prayers. Thank you, Lord. Amen. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Oh my God. Okay, everybody. He has been sick for a few days, tried to do this show. Oh my God. Okay. Dave is saying, holy crap, Tony was just talking about him. Lots and lots of prayers. Tony, please keep us posted. Um, I will, everybody hold on one second. Just, you know, um, let me see something. Hold on. I'm going to drop the link. Let me make sure I'm doing this correctly now. Give me 1 second, everybody. Okay, I dropped the link in case anyone wants to come on. Just give me 1 second because my son, he got me some new candles. I got some too, but he got me some new candles, the Guardian Angel candle. I need to go grab that out of my room and light that for Craig. Okay. So guys, just keep chatting back and forth. Okay. I'll be right back. Okay. Thank you. Okay. I'm back. Just let me sit down for a minute. I have to light this candle. Okay. Let's push this back. I don't know what's back there. All right, let me bring this down a little bit. I can't believe he's not feeling good. This is terrible. fix this here. Okay. No, it's too dark. Okay. Well, the candle's lit. It's kind of dark, but okay. Well, just keep praying for Greg and definitely keep us updated, Tony. I feel so bad. Um, if anybody wants to come in, I did drop the link. It's there. Um, I'm on the phone with my godson, Craig's son. He is still being worked on. Okay, everybody. Everybody who's coming in now. Hi, Carol. How are you? God bless you. God bless you and your family. Anybody who did not hear, please pray for Greg. We said a prayer already from Reality Report. You know, Tony and Greg, they do that show together, the sports show. He is not doing well at the present moment, and he is being worked on. So please, everyone, pray for Greg. I just lit this candle. I know it's hard to see. Um, I think I'm going to try to turn my other light on. Hang on a second. Just give me a minute, and I'll shut this other light. No, still dark. Sorry, guys. But anyway, the candle is lit for Greg. Okay, I stayed in chat over there to get updates. Then it went black and came over here. That's from Cinnamon. I don't believe I've ever seen Greg in the chat rooms. Does have a different username. Uh, Greg Gatto, yes. Emmanuel, Greg is in chats. He's Reality Report with Greg Gatto in chats. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Okay, I'm going to leave. Okay, I'm going to leave this up so whoever else comes in, they will hopefully see that. Carol, how are you? I hope everything is going good. Let's So let's just keep praying for him and hopefully hopefully Tony's going to come back to us with good news, right? That's all we can pray for with good news. Good news for Greg. No, I don't even know what to say at this point. You know, when something like this happens, we were just watching his live. You know, I was in that live with pretty much almost a lot, mostly 90% of the people that are in here now, right? Um, so I'm in shock. You know, I'm in shock because we were just watching him, and I saw his face on the screen. And Cinnamon was saying to me when I got in the chat, she said, you know, TT, can you please pray for Greg? And I said, yes, absolutely. So I said, you know, after my show, I will light a candle for him and I will say a prayer for him. And he did come, he was coming on the screen on and off, and Tony was running the show because Greg just was not feeling good at all. And when he came on the screen, you know, to say that he just was not feeling good, he had to go. He did not look good at all, and I was listening to him a little bit, and it sounded like, he couldn't catch his breath. That's what it sounded like to me. I could be wrong. I don't know if Cinnamon, felt that way too because she was in the chat, and like she said, she just stayed in the chat and, you know, to see what was going on. Then everything went black. So, he did not sound well. definitely. And he sounded like he had some labored breathing. So let's pray to God. That's all we can just keep doing. It's all we can keep doing. Um, okay, Carol, TT, not good, back on antibiotics, and I also have pink eye. Oh boy, Carol. Okay. Carol, I will say a prayer for you too. God bless you and may he help you and get better, Carol. God's by your side. You know, I hope you feel better. I hope you feel better. I wish you just, the pink eye's not so bad, but if you're still not feeling good and on antibiotics and you know, what you're feeling and the pink eye, that's miserable. Good evening, Carol. Praying for Greg Gatto. Hi, TT. Hey, Bucky. How are you? Praying for Greg. Awful. Yes. Yeah, we were in there, right? We were just in his show, and I just can't believe it. I'm just I don't feel anything right now, so that I don't want to say anything. I don't know what to feel. I'm a little in shock. I mean, I don't know Greg personally, obviously only on YouTube, but he's a very nice man, and he has a very good show, and so I just want him to be okay. He has a lot to look forward to. So Cinnamon says, "Oh, Carol, oh no, yeah, she's not feeling good." Cinnamon, Cinnamon, did you notice right before Greg signed off that when he was talking, he sounded like he was having a hard time breathing. I could be wrong, but when he had his face like right near the screen, he had this little hat on, the Goobellini, and he looked like he was not like something was really wrong. So let's just keep praying. Let's just keep praying. I'm hoping Mikey will come in because I know Mikey loves that show and he likes Greg. So I'm hoping Mikey will come in. I didn't even know they were live, or I would have come and said hi. I like Greg. He's a good guy. Yes, Gianni. Yes. Cinnamon Girl. Yep. And every 5 minutes, I'm cleaning my eyes out, or I can't see. That's Carol. She is not doing good here. My phone keeps knocking me off. What the f is Greg? Is Greg all right? Baywatcher. Okay, you're back in here. Um, as far as we know, as of what I chat crew maybe about 10 minutes ago. Tony Silo said that they are still working on him. That was as of 10 minutes ago. So let's pray to God. We did say a prayer. I don't know if you heard that. I did say a prayer, and we had a moment of silence, and the chat crew was saying a prayer for Greg also. So hopefully Edwin will come in and he will hear this, and we can get Edwin on board, and Edwin can pray also. Anybody who's listening, that's just listening, that's not in the chat, um, please pray for Greg from Reality Report. Greg is so loyal to his followers, and he works so hard to make good shows. He did everything he could to run his show. Lots and lots of prayers, buddy. Hang in there. That's from Dave T. from Boston Laborers Union. Yes. Let's just instead of the honey, we don't need to see the honey Mars right now. We need to see the candle. Um, yes, so let's just keep praying. Carol is praying. So I'm waiting for Tony. Hopefully Tony will come in, Baywatcher, and everyone else. Because Baywatcher was just asking what's going on. Hopefully Tony will come back in and he will give us some kind of an update. And let's pray it's a good one. These moments are in God's hands. We have to remember that. These moments are in God's hands, and whatever God's will is, that's what's to be. So, I pray that this time, God's will, it will be that Greg will be okay and Tony will come back on and tell us that he is okay. Oh, cinnamon. Okay. Yes. Breathless and color bad. Yes. Tony was a trooper keeping the show going, and we had no idea things got that bad. First, we heard ambulance was called by Tony. Oh, dear God. Okay, that is from Cinnamon. Cinnamon says, yes, breathless, and his color was bad. Tony was a trooper keeping the show going, and we had no idea things got that bad. The ambulance was called by Tony. What the F is going on with Greg? Baywatcher, we're trying to find out. We have to wait. I'm hoping Tony will come back in and let us know. Um, Tony let us know an ambulance was called. Right. He let you know the ambulance was called. Yes. And he said they were working on him. And that's what that comment is that I have up on my screen. Baywatcher. It's right up there. And that was as of now, probably about 15 minutes ago. Carol Mahal, hello. Good to see you. That is from Baywatcher and prayers. Stay strong and feel better. Drink liquids. Yep. What the heck? Yep. I know. So, basically, we're just going to wait it out. Um, really, I'm really not going to talk about anything else because not at a moment like this. That's just me. So, if anyone wants to leave the chat, I understand. Don't worry about it. I will not take offense. But at a time like this, when someone is being worked on, somebody's live that we participate in, somebody we've gotten to know, um, that has partnered up with Tony and has, given us a really wonderful sports show. So we will just hang in there and we will see what's happening with Greg from Reality Report. And let's just keep praying that he's going to be okay. And, so like I said, and, I really don't want to talk about anything else. We started talking about the honeymooners and different things like that. And, things happen in life. And, some things take precedence, and Greg's health right now takes precedence. So I'm just going to wait it out. And, Tony is longtime friends with Greg. I'm just shook. Right. Yes, Cinnamon. Yeah. I heard that, but I'm glad you confirmed that. I heard that they were very, very close. And I think they mentioned it. I think when they was a couple weeks ago on the live, they were saying they know each other for years and stuff like that. So, but thank you for confirming that. Praying for Greg, yes, from Emmanuel. So I'm just going to leave this candle lit and the saint, and I'm just going to leave it here, and let's hope that we get good news. But like I said, everybody, it's God's will. So let's just hope things work out. Yes, Slimity, praying. Thank you so much. Just listening and praying for Greg. He seems like a very decent guy. Yes, GDM. GDM, I hope you're doing well. God bless you and Wayne and little Timmy. And I don't know if Paul C is still in here. I have no idea. Um, I know Baywatcher said he was having trouble with his internet, was going in and out, so he may be popping in and out. I'm hoping Mikey comes on, or Mikey might have been in the show. Maybe he jumped in last minute and saw what happened. I don't know. Um, I don't know if Tommy Stiggs is listening or if he's awake. Thingju, he may be sleeping at the moment. So, you know, good evening. We are praying for Greg Bellamia. Yes. That's the GDM. Yes. Yep. We did say a very nice prayer for him. and we will continue to keep Greg in our prayers and in our hearts and his family because his family, they must be, when something like this happens, you don't know what you get numb. I think sometimes you become numb. You don't know what to think. You're so frightened and like, Cinnamon said, shook, and also Kara Mahal is not feeling very well, so we have to pray for her too. She's back on antibiotics, so, keep Carol in your prayers also. Um, but yes, GDM, Greg was on his show with Tony, and they were doing, the football show, the sports show. Very nice show, and I went in there and, you know, uh, I came in a little bit late. A lot of people were in there enjoying the show, and you could see that Greg just was not feeling good at all. And, right before I left the show, he came on, and because Tony was running it, because Greg just was not feeling good. So what happened, GDM, is he came on the screen, and, he had his little hat on, the Goobellini, and he just did not look good at all, and he said that, he was gonna have to sign off, and Tony said, "I'll keep the show running, don't worry about it." And, I just said, "God bless you, Greg," with the praying hands, because Cinnamon asked me to light a candle for him during the show, before we knew, obviously before this happened. And so I left and I did a few things because I was going to be starting my live. So I wanted to prepare for that. And then Cinnamon she stayed in the show. She stayed in. And Baywatcher was in there and a bunch of other people. And then next thing I know is Tony Silo comes on and he says that Greg is not doing good. They're working on him. So he passed out. He passed out. So let's just hope that he's going to be okay. So that is what happened, GDM, just so you know. I jumped on for a few, didn't say anything because I really don't know much about football. I saw him in his hat and thought he didn't look like himself. Right, exactly. TT, is that the old school Italian hat? Yes, the Goobellini, right, the Goobellini. Yes, Emmanuel. Yes, that's it. So we have not heard anything back from Tony yet, but that's okay. And like I said, if you somebody can jump around in and out, and maybe there's somebody on that knows what's going on. I have no idea. I don't want to shut the show down because I'm hoping that Tony will come back in and give us an update. Um, you know, so everybody, you just do what you want to do. I'm not going to talk about what I was going to talk about. Because this, like I said, this takes precedence. So everything else gets pushed to the wayside. So just go in and out of the chat if you need to. You don't have to stay in here. I know, I don't want to bore anybody, but I also am not going to shut the show down just in case Tony comes back in or somebody comes back in that may find something out to give us an update on Greg. Um, if it wasn't so late, I would text Thindu, but I don't want to bother him, although he probably well, sometimes I think he may not hear the text message come in. If he's sleeping, I know he's not going to hear it. So, like I said, chat crew, if anybody wants to go in and out to try to find out what's happening and come back to let me know, us know, our group know here what's going on with Greg, I would appreciate it. If not, that's okay too. That's okay too. So I'm just praying that Tony will come in and he will give us some form of an update. And I pray that it's a good one, but whatever it is, it's God's will. That's what you know, we have to keep in mind. I know that's not easy to hear. Nobody wants to hear that, but you know, that is the truth. So we'll see what happens. So we'll talk about some low key stuff while we're waiting. I certainly can't be on here and laugh at this moment and go back and forth in the chat. Um, we want to be respectful, and I definitely want to be respectful, as I know the chat crew does too for Greg. So this is serious. The man passed out and he was being worked on. So, um, let's just keep it a little bit low key. No joking around. Let's keep it. We don't have to be real, real serious, but I don't want any craziness either. Okay, let's just keep it comfortable. Let's keep it simple. We were talking about the weather, GDM and Cinnamon in New Jersey. We're going to be getting very bad weather. Our governor, 5 p.m. tomorrow, state of emergency, called for a state of emergency, which means, non-essential vehicles need to be off the road to make room for the, um, may need to get on the road. And that's Governor Phil Murphy. So he called for that. And the rivers are supposed to be cresting, I believe, Wednesday night going into Thursday night. And I also heard Passaic County is going to get hit extremely bad. Patterson, all that area in New Jersey. Also, Bound Brook, Middlesex, Somerset County. So that's they're going to get hit hard too. And also, I heard one part of the Passaic River in a certain area, because there's all little different towns and that, by Patterson there and everything and in Passaic. Supposedly, if I read this correctly on Google, by Thursday evening, that river is supposed to crest in this one particular area 33 feet over the norm. You know what that's going to look like? If I read that correctly, that's going to be devastating. TT, have you ever seen the Elvis movie GI Blues? Yes, I have. Yes. I have. I saw that. I have to rewatch that. The last time I watched that, Emmanuel, probably was, oh my God, let me think for a minute. I would say when I was living on Baldwin Place across the street from Tommy, because my father, he was a really, really big Elvis fan. I mean, crazy. He was crazy for Elvis. And my cousin, her husband also was crazy for Elvis. So when they got together, everything was about Elvis. Okay, hold on. Jen Silo's in. Hi, TT Rat and Chat. Just letting everyone know that Greg is alert. We don't have any other updates at this moment. We had a series of power outages tonight. Tony is on the phone at the moment. Okay, everyone. Let's listen to what Jen is telling us. Jen Silo is in here. I hope everyone is back in this chat to get this update. Hi, TT Rad and chat. Just letting everyone know that Greg is alert. We don't have any other updates at this moment. We had a series of power outages tonight. Tony is on the phone at this present moment. Thank you so much, Jen. We are all praying over here. We were all praying and we were waiting for an update. I'm so happy that he is alert. Please keep us posted. I'm going to keep the live running. It's very low key. Um, we're not talking about anything else um, that we were going to talk about. So we're keeping it very low key and we're all praying. So we're going to be in the chat. Thank you, Jen, so very much. I'm going to post this on my screen from Jen Silo. Okay, so everybody can see that. Jen Silo, thank you. I've been so upset. That was from Cinnamon. Hi, Jen Silo. Thank you for the update from Carol. Thank you, Jen Silo, from Dave T. from Boston Laborers Union. I truly hope everyone is doing well and sending all of you many blessings always. Thank you, Jen, very much. We're praying for Greg and that everyone stays strong and, he will be okay. Thank you, Jen, from Cinnamon. Thank you. Thank God he is alert from Emmanuel. Let's keep him in the highest light and hope he has a speedy recovery. Yes, Jen. I have the candle lit here. I have the candle lit, and we've all been praying. So you just keep us posted. I'm going to keep the show going. Like I said, we're going to keep it very low key because anything else that I was going to talk about um, does not take precedence. Greg's condition and waiting to hear from you or Tony, that takes precedence at the moment. So we will be on here and we will be waiting. We will be waiting. Thank you so much, Jen, for the update. God bless you and God bless Greg. And Tony, please send Tony our love. I know Tony is probably very, very nervous. Okay. Good evening, Jen, praying for Greg. That's from Emmanuel. Okay, everybody. So we have gotten a very good update on Greg Gatto from Reality Report. Tony Silo's good friend, longtime friend. Jen came in and gave us an update. God bless her for doing that because we were all very concerned. We still are concerned. We will be definitely waiting to hear the next report if it's possible. If not, we understand, Jen. If you or Tony do not get back into the chat, it is okay. We understand. Don't worry about that, okay? Don't feel obligated, okay? But just know that we are praying for him. Thank you so much, Jen. Okay. Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for always being here for us. Anytime, Jen, anytime. So, oh, okay, here's Edwin. Yes. Okay, Edwin. Edwin, did you hear about Greg? I'm figuring you did. Greg Gatto from Reality Report. He was on a live show with Tony Silo and he passed out. So just let me know if you know what's going on. He is alert at the moment. He is alert. The ambulance came, paramedics were working on him. Cinnamon kept us updated, Tony kept us updated, and now Jen has given us the latest report. The latest report. He is alert. So, okay, so everybody, like I said, we'll just keep it low key. So I was talking about the weather, and I believe Cinnamon is still in here. Yes, she's still in here. Okay, good. Okay. Carol is not feeling good either, so we have to pray for Carol Mahal. Oh, there's Baywatcher. Okay, thank you. Jen, good. Been worried. Take care of Tony for us too. Yes, absolutely. Right. So there it is, Baywatcher. That is the latest update. I'm glad your internet came back, Baywatcher. Good. This way you're able to catch this. There is Maureen. Hi, Maureen. How are you? God bless you and your family. Maureen, send your love to my sister and my blessings to your sister. Thank you, Maureen. God bless you. Maureen saying hi to Baywatcher and to Cinnamon, and Cinnamon is saying hi to Maureen. I don't know if GDM left. Maybe she went to go walk Timmy. I don't know if GDM saw this update. We'll see. Maybe she will come back in. Okay. So, Maureen saying hi to Jen, and Edwin is saying hi to Carol, and Edwin is saying hi to Maureen. Hello, Edwin, sir. Blessings from Carol. Yes, Edwin, Carol is still not feeling well. She's back on antibiotics and she has pink eye. I will, TT. Thank you. Okay, Maureen, thank you so much. Praying for my friend Carol from Emmanuel. I'm back and saw the update. That's encouraging. Okay, GDM, good, good. I'm glad you saw that. If not, I would have messaged you, um, off of here. Carol is saying thank you to Emmanuel. Maureen is saying Sir Edwin with the praying hands. GDM blessings from Edwin. Get well soon, Carol from Maureen. Very nice chat crew. Very, very nice. We have a very good group here. Everyone is so caring. Everyone is so caring and everyone is very loving and understanding, which is really good, right? Because listen, we won't put up with anything but that, right? I mean, I won't, and I'm pretty sure my wrenches will not either, and everyone else in this group. We just won't put up with that. Carol, sorry that you're not still feeling well. Hang in there. You'll get past this with the praying hands. That's from GDM. Prego Carol, that's from Emmanuel. Get better, right? Cinnamon Girl, right. Yep, that's right, Cinnamon. Maureen is saying hi to Gianni. Now I don't know where I think Gianni's gone. Gianni cashed his ticket out. I didn't get a chance to say goodnight to him unless he was trying to find out what was going on. But Gianni, if you're listening, then obviously you know that Greg is alert. Good evening, Maureen. That's from Emmanuel. GDM, thank you. That's from Carol. Dave T. Maureen is saying hi to you. Maureen saying hi to Gianni. Okay, GDM at Edwin. Blessings always, sir. To quote Tommy, your presence is a present always. That is from GDM. Okay, we have Baywatcher. Okay, his phone. He keeps having to reset his phone. Dang, Greg. Dang, Greg is awesome. My phone keeps having to reset, and I'm fighting my phone to check for updates. Thanks, TT, for keeping this going for Greg. Yes, no problem. No problem, Baywatcher. I'm going to stay on for a while. We'll see what happens, okay? So no worries. I'm really worried. So quick. Praying for Greg and his family. Yes. Okay. This is from Jen to Carol. Please continue to push fluids and take care of yourself with plenty of rest. We both wish you a speedy recovery. That is from Jen and Tony. Silo. And here is Bucky. Okay, Bucky is back in. Okay, thanks, Jen Silo. But I think maybe now that you think back, maybe Greg wasn't feeling well earlier in the night. Yeah, I think Bucky, they were saying he actually wasn't feeling good for a couple of days or so. I could be wrong. I think that's what I heard, but I know that Tony and Jen, they will know exactly what happened. But I think I heard he wasn't feeling good for a couple of days. GDM is saying hi to Maureen. Jen S, thank you so much. That is from Carol. Prayers for Greg. That is from Maureen. Yes, Maureen, I don't know if you heard what happened, but they had to work on him. The ambulance came, the paramedics were working on Greg. He passed out. But we are getting the updates. We're going to keep the show going for as long as it takes. Um, like I said to Jen, uh, also Tony, if they can make it back in and give us an update, that will be we will appreciate that. But if they can't for some reason, that is okay too. We will, we're going to continue to pray. We're not going to stop we're not going to shut our thoughts off for Greg. We're going to keep the good thoughts going and the prayers going. I will keep this candle lit um, for as long as I could stay awake until I hear something. And like I said, everybody, if we don't hear anything, um, just keep praying, okay? Because you never know. Jen and Tony, they may get busy. They may need to do something for the family or for Greg. So we can't have that expectation. Um, but we can pray and just let Tony and Jen know that we are praying for Greg. And when Greg is, more alert, they can pass it on to him. So we will do our best here, Jen and Tony, for Greg. GDM, Jen, I'm sure this is stressful for you and Tony since you're good friends with Greg. Please take care of yourself. Stress can be very bad. Yes, that is true. Maureen is saying hi to Bucky. Jen Silo, thanks for the update from Baywatcher again. Yes. Slimmy saying hi to Maureen. Edwin is saying hi to GDM. Baywatcher saying hi to Maureen. Carol Mahal, GDM, very true about the stress. Yes. GDM, yes, we are trying to stay positive and we'll definitely update you as soon as possible. Okay, Jen, thank you. Cinnamon, it was in his community tab. He canceled a show a few days ago because being sick. He said he loves sports. Yes, yes, that's correct. And wanted to try to do this show. Tony did great keeping the show going. Cinnamon, yes, you're absolutely correct. And I think I might have commented on that, Cinnamon, on that post in his community page. I'm almost positive I did. I think you did too. I think I saw you comment in that. Hi Maureen, that is from Bucky. Yes. So we have everybody praying here, which is really great. And like I said, everyone, if you have to go in and out of my show, don't worry about it. Well, our show here. Don't worry about it. That's okay. I'm going to keep the candle lit and keep the focus on Greg and Tony and Jen and Greg's family. So, you know, if I have to get up and I need to go do something, use the facilities, or go get a little snack or something like that, for however long it takes, I will try to stay awake for as long as I can and keep the show running. So hopefully, um, we will get some kind of response. And like I said, if we don't, we just keep praying. Okay. Yes, we both did, TT. Yes, Cinnamon. Yes. Okay, Baywatcher. TT, I am very glad you're live. If you see the number going -1 +1, that is me. I am in purgatory with this phone, mod on. Okay, Baywatcher, don't worry about it. If sometimes it goes from 9 even, like I have 15 in here, right? Well, watching in here and watching, right? So we have 15. Sometimes it goes down to 9 real fast or 8, and then it goes back up to 11. That's just what happens. But I understand, Baywatcher. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Like I said, I'm going to keep the show running. If anybody needs to get up, you need to go do something, you know, um, come back in. Okay, feel free. And if I'm not here to get the update, and when I do come back in, somebody say, "Hey, TT, listen, there's an update," you know. So we'll just have to work it that way. We'll do our best. That's all. That's it. Prayers for Greg and his family and friends. Yes, absolutely, Cinnamon. Right. Absolutely 100%. 100%. So we were talking, see, Baywatcher, we had 15. Now it just went down to 13. So people are just jumping on and off. You know what I mean? That's what happens. And it could be, Jen needs to get off and then she'll come back on. Maybe somebody's going into a different chat trying to find out, or let other people know to pray for him, so the number goes up and down all the time, and that's perfectly fine with me. So we were talking about, oh, Now, let me get back to Emmanuel. I hopefully Emmanuel is still in here. Emmanuel was asking me the last time I saw, I think it was GI Blues, almost positive, Elvis Presley movie. And I was trying to think about that when Jen came in and she was giving us that, was kind enough to give us that update, which was really great of her. But yeah, Emmanuel, if you're still here, I think the last time I saw that movie was when I was living at home with my parents in Belleville. And, you know, I think that was the last time I saw it. So that probably was about, I would say, let me see, I'm 58. I know I saw that with my dad. I was watching it, I remember, but that was before my son was born. So obviously, it's got to be at least 35 years, Emmanuel, that I've seen that movie. TT, I'm here listening and praying. Okay, Carol, yep, that's fine. Thanks, Carol, so much. And I really do hope you feel better. Drink some hot tea, Carol. Decaffeinate it. Put honey in it. Get some honey in it. Stay hydrated the best you can. Hopefully you don't have a fever. Do you have a fever, Carol? I hope you don't have a fever. But yes, then we were talking about the weather in New Jersey and how all these floods are going to be happening. I'm actually throwing a little blanket on my legs here. I'm sitting up, but it's really weird. At a certain time at night, my apartment gets like cold, like a draft. Hi, Maureen. Sorry, stepped out. Good to see you. Dave T. from Boston Laborers Union. No fever. Okay, Carol, that's good. If you have not subbed yet to Carol Mahal, she will be starting a show soon. Please sub. Okay, Cinnamon dropped Carol's link. So please, everyone, sub to Carol. Thank you, Cinnamon. Thank you so much for that. Hi, Carol. Good to see you from Dave T. from Boston Laborers Union. Yeah, we pushed Carol's channel on here once before, and Cinnamon's right back with it again, which is good. And we need to do that. Thank you, Cinnamon Girl. That's from Carol. Yeah, because I don't know how to drop links, so thank you so much. Whoever has a wrench, and if anyone would like to drop a link for anybody, well, wait, let me rephrase that. If anyone wants to drop a link, okay, please just make sure that it's a respectful content creator, which, I mean, all of us, we're all in the same chats, right? Um, no mob genre. Um, that's all I ask is no genre, and anybody that is out of their minds, with cursing and everything like that. That bit not like curse words I can take. It's just those other words I can't take. You know how some people say those really bad words, the F word, the F bomb, whatever. Okay, that's okay. But if you want to drop your links in here, please do so. You know, I just don't like anybody who disrespects women or anything like that. I don't want those kind of channels in here or none of the mob genre. But Slimity, please drop your channel. If somebody can drop Mikey's channel, okay. I know Mikey Kid's around, so he's like, oh my God, I'm always cursing. I don't know why TT loves me so much. I just love Mikey. Mikey says the F word, okay? But Mikey never disrespects women. So I look up to him for that, and I appreciate that. So, Cinnamon, drop away. Mikey's channel, Tommy's channel. Well, you don't have to drop Tommy's channel because everybody in here sub to Tommy and to Thindu. Oh my God. So we're all like the same, right? And I believe everybody sub to Anthony and to Todd Father. That is in this group, right now. So, yes, respectful and of the same mind channel. Right. Yes, Cinnamon. So Cinnamon, go ahead. Go ahead. You're the boss tonight. You have the wrench. go ahead, do what you need to do. Okay, Slimity, yes, I want to give you a wrench, but I can't give it to you now only because, and I forgot about that. Thank you. That was my mistake. I apologize. When I'm on a regular YouTube stream, I can do it on the YouTube, but I cannot give you a wrench through StreamYard. But Cinnamon just dropped your channel. Thank you so much. But yes, I've been wanting to give you a wrench, and I have to go on the regular YouTube. So yes, TT, sub to all of them. Right, exactly, Carol. Yeah. I think we're just, everybody in here at the moment, we're all subbed, to the same channels. Mikey's language is colorful, but I don't care. He's kind and honest and respectful. That's all that matters. Right, exactly. That's what I say all the time, right? I tell Mikey, I don't care, Mikey. I don't care. I told him, I said, I love you no matter what, you know? And I want him to come on my show one day. I really, really do. Absolutely 100%. 100%. All good, TT. That's from Slimity. Yes. No problem, Slimity. Thank you for understanding. We are all a big, happy family. That is from Maureen. Yes, we are. Absolutely 100%. 100%. And Baywatcher, just so everybody knows, I'm sure everybody heard, his phone keeps, he has to keep resetting his phone. So he's coming in and out of the chat. And hopefully, maybe in a little while, we will hear again on Greg's, how Greg is doing, an update on Greg. So hopefully, we will hear that. And if not, that's okay too. We will just continue our prayers. GDM, wasn't Mikey on twice tonight? I think I saw him on, I think he was on for quite some time, Carol. I have to, yeah, see, he takes his shows down, so you can't go back, but um, I was in his chat for a while. I was in his chat. So he's having a little bit of an issue with somebody, but I will not say that name, the person's name on my live show. That's not going to happen. Please no, if anybody else knows, do not put that name in this chat, whatever you do. Please. Hey, Paul. Paul is back. Okay, do we see this? Look, look. This person here. My wrenches, I'm going to leave this up. You see this, Ricardo? You see that comment? I won't put it on the screen. It's from Ricardo. This is the stuff we don't want in the chat, okay? That's a shame that somebody has to come in and troll and say something like that. So we are going to get rid of that. Okay. Okay, so I got rid of that. I don't know if anybody else saw that comment from that person. That was a disrespectful comment from a person named Ricardo, but I banned him from the channel. I don't no timeouts, no timeouts. As soon as somebody says something that is disrespectful, you ban them from the channel. That is it. No second chances on my channel. None. None at all. And I've learned that by watching Deandu and Tommy. And, given, sometimes people give people well, Tommy sometimes gives people a chance, and I learned that because Tommy knows how to, he works that, he handles it, right? But me, no, no second chances. Tommy works it. He likes doing that. I don't like doing that. I don't want to do that. When Deandu advised me, you know, um, and Mikey did too. As soon as somebody comes on here that is disrespectful, you get rid of them right away. And that's it. That's it. You know. So Dindu and Mikey, that's what they told me. And also Edwin, our Uncle Edwin, He doesn't put up with any of that, and I will not either. So I don't know who saw that comment, but I got rid of it. So just be on the lookout. That's all. Keep the chat clean. Let's keep it clean. I don't know who these people are. They have nothing better to do. Okay, TT and chat, thank you so much for all the prayers and well wishes. Greg is alert and talking, but weak. Thank you all. Okay, let's get that update. That is from Tony Silo. Hi, my Mikey. Okay, everybody, we have that update. We have that update from Tony Silo. It's up on the screen. It's up on the screen. Okay, everybody's saying hi to each other. Hi, my Mikey. Love you. Thank you for dropping the channel. Where's Thindu? Thindu's in here? Wait, hold on. Thindu and King Vito. Where is Thindu? Why don't I see Thindu? Now I'm getting nervous. Okay, I don't see Thindu in here. Oh, okay, maybe because I mentioned his name. Okay, that's okay, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, sorry about that. Tony, thank you so much for keeping us updated. We are still praying. We will continue to pray. We will continue to pray. Okay, GDM, you tried to block him? Okay. Oh, there's Thindu. There he is. Oh my god, I'm so far behind in the chat. I was getting so nervous. Hey, Thindu. Thank you. I love you. I wasn't paying attention, TT, so I didn't see that. That's okay, Carol. Don't worry about it. Tony, thank you for letting us know. That's from Dave. Tony, that's good news from Bucky. Okay, so dang annoying. It's always when I want to hang out with you guys, generally praying for Greg. I hate to hear this. I tried getting him, but Thindu hit him first. Oh, you did that? Thindu, I thought I did it. You did it. That's so weird. I hit those dots next to the person, and then, it said "banned," so I did I guess you did it before I did. Thank you, Thindu. I love you. And I got my Mikey in here. Mikey tried to hit him. Look at Mikey. He's got the clown thing there. Hello, Thindu and Vito from Carol. Thindu from Slimity. Dave T. Bucky from Tony Silo. Hi, Thindu. Good to see you, buddy, from Dave. Baywatcher from Thindu. Hey, how you doing? Tony S. Tony Silo, thank you for the update from Carol. Tony, I mean it. Thank you. I was shook up. Still praying for him, Greg, and his family. That is from Cinnamon. Mikey, good to see you, pal, from Dave. What happened to Greg? That is from Thindu. Okay. That's good to hear. Okay, Thindu. Greg was doing a show with Tony Silo, and he was not feeling good. And he hasn't been feeling good for, I guess, a couple of days. I could be wrong on that, but I think it's a couple of days. And when he was on the show, he was going in and out of the show because he wasn't feeling well. And basically, Tony was running the show. And a few of us were, there that are here now. And all of a sudden, Greg came on the screen and he said, Tony, I gotta go. I just don't feel good, guys. I'm really, really sorry. And he did not look good at all. And he sounded like his breathing to me was a little bit labored. And also Cinnamon said the same thing, that his breathing was a little bit, it sounded labored. And his color did not look good. Cinnamon noticed that also. And so I went off the show because I wished him well and I said, God bless you. And I was going to light a candle for him. And what ended up happening is I went off the show because I was going to get ready to start my show. And Tony came in my show and said that the ambulance was there, Greg passed out, and they were working on him. So that's what happened. And then Cinnamon came in and she told us basically the same thing. He blacked out. So that's what happened. And now he is alert. He is alert, which is a good thing. So that's the update for Mikey and for Thindu. Mikey, blessings always. Uncle Thindu, blessings always. That's from Uncle Edwin. Okay, this is from Baywatcher. Oh man, I did not know he passed out. Sounds funny, but I really like Greg. He's a nice guy and down to earth. Even though we're not lifelong buds, I feel like one of my uncles is sick. That's from Baywatcher. Yeah, he's a very nice man. He's a very, very nice man. Um, and yes, Mikey says, "Oh my God," Mikey's praying for him. We did a prayer right away, Mikey and Thindu, so you know, and anyone new that's coming into the chat, I just basically shut the show down from what we were talking about, and we stopped I asked to stop the comments, nobody comment anymore, and I said a prayer, and everybody was obviously praying on their end. So we had a moment of silence while the paramedics were there, and we just kept praying for him. Praying for him that he would pull through, and whatever God's will was, would happen. And we just wanted him to be okay. And we lit the candle for him, and we've had it lit ever since. So that's what we did. So the show is basically low key now because I said Greg's health at the moment is taking precedence, and that's it. So we're just chatting back and forth, keeping it low key, keeping it simple, and just we're waiting for the updates, which we received from Tony Silo and from Jen Silo. Which and Cinnamon gave us a little bit of updates, and then she just stayed in the chat because at that point we didn't know what was going on, but now we do, and he is alert and he's talking, but he's weak. So we just hope that he's going to get his strength back, and he's going to be okay. You know. Let's see, Maureen. Okay, he's in a bad mood because I slept all day. Was in Slimmies till 10 a.m. Thank you for asking. Kaiser. Okay, asking about Kaiser. Greg's a great guy from Mikey. Could be high blood pressure from Mikey. Hi, Edwin. Good to see you from Dave T. Dave Blessings from Edwin. It's great that he's alert. Did he go to the emergency room? I'm figuring he did. I'm figuring he's probably in the hospital right now. That's what I'm thinking because it sounded very serious. Thindu is saying, great job, everyone. Thanks, Thindu. Yes. Yep. We pulled together, our chat crew just pulled together. And that's what we did. We did the prayers, and I said, I'm just going to keep the candle lit. Excuse me. I'm going to keep the candle lit for as long as I can stay awake for Greg. And I just told everybody, Thindu, that if you want to go in and out of the chat, go ahead because it's going to be a very low key chat. We were just waiting on this news about Greg. So obviously, I wasn't going to sit here and joke it up and, be laughing and cracking up, because we didn't know what was going on, and we just wanted to keep it simple here. Just keep it simple here and respect and be respectful. Right, Dindu? That's what it's about. He's got to get hydrated and treated for this recent illness. Thank you, everyone. Okay. Thanks, Tony. If he needs me for anything, let me know. That's from Mikey. Thank you, Tony, very much. We all appreciate that. We all appreciate it. Didn't do my man from Tony. Maybe he was dehydrated from Mikey. Yep, when you're dehydrated, that happened to me. Yes, Paul, I do. I need a drink of water. That's because you know why, Paul? I have my heat on, and my heat it's dry. It's like that dry heat. So it gives me a cough once in a while. Thank you, Tony, for the update from Maureen. Yes, Mikey, that is correct because I remember about 5 or 6 summers ago, I was dehydrated and I passed out. I was sitting outside with my friends, couple people that I was hanging out with, and I was sitting in, one of those chairs that you just pop open and throw down, and I I literally just slouched down in the chair, and it was funny because I couldn't feel like I was getting tingling sensations in my hands, they were getting, like, numb, and my legs felt like they were like jello, and when I got to the hospital, they said to me, "You are, like, really dehydrated." So, yeah, you know, that could happen. That could happen, definitely. Maureen, you're a good lady, thank you. That's from Tony Silo. Tony's saying thank you to Mikey with the prayer hands because Mikey said if Greg needs anything, just let him know. My mom used to put a bowl of water down to put moisture in the room. Yes, that you know what? I should do that. Thank you, Paul. That's a thing that people used to do years ago, and you know what? That's so simple to do. You're correct. I should do that. Definitely. 100%. Mr. Greg. Prayers for Mr. Greg from Edwin. Yes. Thindu, where's Vito? Are you still here? Where's Vito? Was that in the summer, TT? Yes, it was in the summer. I think it was about 5 or 6 years ago, Emmanuel. Yeah, I think it was about 5 or 6 years ago, and it was in the summer, and I literally just, like, slouched in my chair. My hands got numb, my fingers, and my legs felt like jello. Like, you coulda just, like, knocked me if I was standing up, you could just, like, poke me with your finger on my shoulder, and I would have fell. That's how weak I felt, and that was from dehydration. Yep, and it happened twice to me. It happened twice. And once, I remember they were saying because the ambulance, actually, the ambulance came twice. Yeah. The second time, that happened to me, they couldn't even really get my blood pressure or get a pulse from me. That's how I mean, my heart rate was so everything was so low. It's crazy. You have to stay hydrated. I learned that lesson. He's sleeping, Dolly. Okay. Well, give him a kiss for me when he wakes up in the morning, Thinju, okay? Don't forget. Great idea, Paul. Yeah, about the water. Right, Mikey. Yeah, it is. Let's see what Paul says. Mikey, we can't have our angel getting sick. No. I'll be okay. It's just that dry tickle. It's important to drink lots of water in the summer. I know. And Emmanuel, what's funny about that? I actually was drinking Gatorade. I was drinking Gatorade. I was outside and I remember I had a Gatorade. It was it was that blue one, like the blue and I don't drink Gatorade a lot. I really don't. I don't drink stuff like that. But I had a Gatorade and and I still felt like that. I was drinking a Gatorade. Hugs and kisses to King Vito and Kaiser. Yes, from Maureen. Hello, TT and all in chat. That's from Don Miku. Hi, Don Miku. Nice to see you. God bless you. Are you working? God bless your family. Are you working? That's what I want to know. So, so I'm very happy that Greg is feeling better. Don Miku, hey buddy, that's from Paul. Home, holidays. Oh, okay, right. Okay, Don. Good. Don, I hope everything is okay. And I hope your family is doing well. I keep them all in my prayers and your wife. Good to see you again, Don. That's from Emmanuel. Hey Paul from Don. Hey Carol from Don. Hey Maureen from Don. Hey, there's Slimity. Hey Don. Slimity saying hi to Don. The human body can last weeks without food, but only days without water. That is correct. The body is made up of 50 to 75% water. That is from my Mikey. I'm going to read that again. The human body can last weeks without food, but only days without water. The body is made up of 50 to 75% water. That is correct. She is doing well, TT. Good. Good, Don. Maureen, thank you, my dear friend. Done. That is from Paul. Hey, Slim from Don. Hi, Don. Good to see you. Dave T from Boston Laborers Union. I believe it's the afternoon in Australia. That's what Emmanuel's saying. Don saying hi to Dave. I really want to have, I have, what do you call it? My son picked me up my fast break bars. Look at Mikey. Do I get an A, Miss TT? That is correct. Yes, you do. You get an A in everything. Everything. My Mikey gets an A in everything. Just like my number one Thindu. Thindu can do no wrong in my eyes. That's it. Thindu could do, this is how much I love Thindu. He could do wrong right in front of me, and I'd be like, oh no, he's right. He's right. Oh my God. Well, so my son bought me fast break bars. I can't have a lot of chocolate anymore, but he bought me fast break bars. And the little, the small ones, no, they're no big thing. You can't even survive on one of these things. They're so small. Tony Silo's giving Mikey an A. Yes, Thindu. See, Thindu, right? That's it. That's the way it goes, Thindu. I don't care what anybody says. Don Miku says he's jealous. Yeah, Mikey's laughing. Absolutely, TT. Thindu is the man from Maureen. Yes. That's it. That's it. You know, it's crazy. I don't know. Excuse me. I don't know. When you meet people, right? This is on YouTube, okay? This is on YouTube. There was something about Thindu that the first time I heard him and I saw him, on his channel, I said, "Why do I feel like I have known this man forever?" There was just something about him. Like I looked at him and I said, "My God," I said, "Why do I feel like I've known this man forever?" You know? And he just like warmed my heart right away, for whatever reason. And that was it for me. That was it. He had me at hello. That's exactly what happened. Thindu had me at hello. We're gonna be friends forever till the end, and that's it. That's it. Some people you just click with like that, right? It just happens like that. I don't know what that was, but also now, of course, my grandfather, obviously a lot older than Dindu's my age, right? We're both 58 years old. So, let me see what's going on here, one second. But anyway, I showed Dindu a picture. My mother's father, my mother passed away, right, when she was 47, but I never got to, meet my grandfather, my mother's father. He died when he was 47, and he was a roofer. He had started his own business, and he was a roofer, Italian, Sicilian, and he was in the war and everything like that. And I like I said, he died right before I was born. He fell off of the roof. He was trying to help a neighbor out, never took money. My grandparents were so poor. He had just started his business, and he used to do repairs for free, or give it to me when you have it. I heard that's how he was. So anyway, long and short of it was, when I saw Dindu on the screen, and then, like, the first time I didn't realize it, right? Like, why I was captivated like that. Then I kept I said, "Oh my god." I said, "He looks like my grandfather when my grandfather was young." So I sent Dindu a picture, and I'll tell you what, that's what it was. That's what got me that attraction to Dindu, was because when I was looking at him, I was looking at somebody that I never got to know, but I knew from the pictures, and that was the connection. That was the not, I mean, other things too, but that was the main connection for me. That was the main connection. I figured it out. So, you know, that's why, I love Dindu. I love him. Okay, let's see what I missed here. Wait a minute, what's going on? Because I know Mikey's probably saying something in here. Where's my Mikey? Oh, Dindu's laughing at Don. Maureen, Dindu is giving kisses to Maureen. Don Miku, you get an A plus from Mikey. Don, hi, hope you're well from GDM. You guys are the best from Cinnamon Girl. Dindu, one of these days when I grow up, I want to, I want to be Dindu from Don Miku. Cinnamon's laughing at Don. Mikey, that would be the first ever A plus I've ever gotten. That's from Don. Me and TT are like beans and cornbread. Yes, we are, Dindu. 15 in the chat and only 10 likes. Hit that like button. That's from my Mikey. Don saying hi to GDM. Don saying hi to Cinnamon. 47, very young. Yes, yes. My mother died at 47, and her father died at 47. And you want to hear this, Mikey? Okay, so my mother died at 47 years old. My grandfather, her father, died at 47. My best friend Patty, who sponsored my son for his communion and confirmation, she died at 47, and my husband died at 47. So, needless to say, when I was getting ready to turn 47, I was freaked out. I was freaked out. Now, you know, I believe in God, and as you all know, and everybody's saying, just have faith. And I'm saying, you know what? I have faith, but I'm scared. I don't, this number 47 has gotten me really freaked out, you know? So my friend at the time, she said to me, she said, she was living with me at the time because she was displaced from her home. So I was helping her and her children. And she said, "Well, what do you want to do?" She said, "Yeah." I said, "I don't want to go to sleep. I don't even want to go to sleep. I'm like freaked out. I don't even want to go to sleep." She said, "Well, then we stayed out all night. We just, I mean, not doing anything bad, no bar hopping or anything like that. We just stayed out. We went to, like, the 24 hours McDonald's. We did this. I said, just get me past 12:01. That's all I care about. Get me past 12:01. Well, I think we got back home about 3 in the morning because then I felt safe. I know that's crazy, but that's just how I felt. Oh my god, that was great, T2. Yes, yes, absolutely. Remember the picture? Yep, they're our grandfathers, yep. Thanks, Mikey. I was upset when I came in here and forgot, but I hit it now. That's okay, Cinnamon, don't worry. Nearly 5 AM. Good night, all, and God bless you all. Okay, Paul's cashing his ticket out. God bless you, Paul. Hug Kaiser for me. I love you both. Don, I was right. Emmanuel, TT, that's amazing. Yes, about Thindu. Yep. Night, Paul. God bless. That's from Cinnamon. Good night, Paul. That's from Maureen. Wow, that's young TT from Don. Yes, yes. Mikey, that's crazy. Yes, Mikey, I know. I know. I'm telling you, Mikey. I was so freaked out. Good night, Paul. That's from Mikey. Night, Paul from Slimity. That's a great story. I have wondered myself about how we randomly cross paths with people and yet feel connected in some way. That's from GDM. Yeah, right, GDM? Exactly. Exactly. So, you know, that's what it is with Dindu. I don't know what happened there when I first saw him, and then I figured it out. I definitely I figured it out. Good night, Paul. That's from Emmanuel. Yep. So now I don't know, Slimmy, are you going on tonight? And I'm going to give you a wrench when I think tomorrow, if I do a live tomorrow, I will go on YouTube so I can give Slimmy a wrench. My father died 26 years ago at the age of 58. Yeah. That's young. It's very young. Yeah. Yeah. It's, see, like when my mom passed away, that was unexpected. See, that was unexpected. I didn't know. We didn't know she had leukemia. We had no clue that she had leukemia. And it was in such a bad stage that already they couldn't do anything for her. She was a little sick. She had like flu-like symptoms, okay? She went to the doctor and he gave her antibiotics. Not thinking because, she she didn't show any like real signs of that cancer. And she wasn't getting better. And I said, "Mom, go back to the doctor, Mom. Go back to the doctor." She went back to the doctor and they did the blood work, okay? And then we get the phone call. So that's what happened there. That was the worst phone call of my life. That was the worst phone call of my life was that. Um, I didn't never expected that in a million years, those results. But it did happen. And she's with the good Lord now. And she was an angel here on earth. Let me tell you, my mother was, she would do anything for anybody, anything for anybody. And such a good person. I think I heard my mother say SHIT like maybe 3 times in her life. I never heard her say FUCK ever. She never said that. Never said curse or anything. And but that's life and you have to keep moving along. They all, our loved ones, we grieve. We have to grieve. Listen, we have to grieve, right? And everybody grieves in a different way. For people when our pets die, right? Our friends, our loved ones, whatever it is, right? We grieve in a different way. But you have to grieve for as long as you have to grieve. And that's my opinion. Me personally, I would never tell anyone, "Oh, you need to get over it. You need to stop that. You need to." Well, if I would suggest to someone if you can't get over it, maybe go talk to somebody about it. Go talk to a counselor. Go talk to your priest and shout up to God and say what you have to say. Go outside and give a shout out or in the confines of your home, but I would never say to somebody, "Oh, you should be over that already." No, 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 no. Absolutely not. No way. No way. No. Doesn't work like that for me. I'm very sorry, TT. That's okay, my Mikey. I know my mother's an angel. I know she's here. I know she's been with me because, believe me, Mikey, I've been through some rough crap in my life. Believe me when I tell you. And I know that all these people, I've lost everybody. I mean, really, I mean, everybody's gone. And but they're here. You see, that's how now and for some time now, I know that they're here and I believe that. So that gives me peace. And I still talk to my mother. You know what I mean? I think about her every single day. She's been gone since 1995. 1995 she's been gone. But I still talk to her. I don't care what anybody thinks. I don't care what anybody says. I don't care. She was my mother, my one and only. She was my go-to. She was my go-to. 100%. 100%. Okay, Slimmy's probably not going on tonight. May God keep her close to his heart. Yes. Mikey, I never get your notifications, so I unsubscribed and subbed again. Maybe that will help. Yes, that does help, Cinnamon. I've heard that from Dindu and Tommy. Folks, I am amazed that we are all strangers with very different lives, and yet here we are. Honest talk, concern for another human being. Good stuff. Good job, TT. Thank you, GDM. Thank you so much. And listen, you know, eh, we are all we are all in this together. We really are. We're all in this together. We cannot falter. We cannot falter and get sucked into the other stuff. Like that, see, that is not worth it to me. That's me now. To me, that is not worth it. Let me keep it in the eye. I don't like to tell anybody what to do. I really don't. I give suggestions, and if somebody asks me, well, what do you think about this? Well, if I have experienced it, then I will give you my experience, definitely, and if I haven't experienced it, I will try to help you in some way, but I cannot be involved in that drama. I cannot be involved in anybody that's negative, nasty, whatever. And I just don't want that. We're all good people here. We really, really are. We're all good people, you know, talented people, respectful people. We care about each other. I feel we all go above and beyond in this chat for each other and this chat crew. That's my personal opinion and my feeling. And I think it's fantastic. We all go above and beyond, you know? I look at like once in a while I'll go in these other chats and I when I say once in a while, I do mean once in a while. And I go in there and I'm like, "Oh my god, why? Why why are people so attracted to trash, to drama, to negativity?" That's the devil's work, right? That's how I feel. That's how I feel. That's the devil's work. So why would you walk towards the devil? Doesn't make any sense to me, but that's just me. Don, I'm so sorry for your loss. That's from Emmanuel. Hello, TT. Hi, Brian. God bless you. Thank you for coming in here. Very nice to see you, as always. I'm so sorry, TT. I agree about mourning. Yes, yes, cinnamon. Hi, Brian C. from Carol. Good evening, Brian from Emmanuel. Cinnamon. Hey, Brian C. Maureen. Hey, Brian C. Hello, Carol from Brian. Brian C. Salute from Baywatcher. Don Miko. Hi, Brian. Carol Mahal. I'm so sorry, TT. Thank you, Carol. That's okay. I have all you guys, which is really great. Use guys. Wait, what was that? Joe Pesci. Use guys. The two youths. Some people with some relationships, the grief becomes part of you. You move forward. You don't get over it. Right. Exactly. That's it. You never really get over it, right, GDM? You don't. I'm still not over my husband's death. I'll never be over my husband's death. I'll never be over anybody's death. I have just learned to cope with it, to know that they are with me. It gives me comfort because I believe that. That's my belief. And I will see them again. I will see them again when it's my time and I go up to heaven with God's will, and I will see them again. We will all be together. Baywatcher, Don saying hi to you. Hello, Emmanuel from Brian. Thanks, Cinnamon from Mikey. Hey, GDM from Baywatcher, and he has a heart there. Hello, Cinnamon Girl from Brian. Hello, Maureen from Brian. My dad was my go-to. Love my mom dearly. Miss both of my parents. See, Maureen, yep. That's the way it is, though. It's life, right, Maureen? This is life. This is life, you know. Death is not the end. We feel the people who are left on earth. Well, okay, I felt when my mother passed away that my life was over. That's how I felt. Her life was just beginning. Her life was just beginning. That's the way I think of it. And the good Lord needed my mother. He needed her for something. He needed her for something. And maybe my mother, sometimes I feel my mother might have passed away because God knew what I was going to be going through. And I really believe in my heart that God did it because it was her time, made it her time, because she was going to be able to help me better from up in heaven than down on earth. And I believe that. I really believe that. I know that may sound off to some people, but in my heart, that and in my heart and my mind, like my heart, I feel it. In my mind, I believe it. But I also believe it in my heart. Like my heart, when I talk about my mother and when make that statement that she was able to help me better from up in heaven, with everything that I went through and my son went through, that, you know, that became her job, was to be helping me from up in heaven, not from down here. So I think if my mother saw me go through what I went through and what my son went through while she was living, I think that might have killed her. I really do. So I believe God's timing is always perfect. So he knew what he was doing with Barbara. That was my mother's name. He knew what he was doing with Barbara. And he took her and he said, "Okay, your job is done down there. Now you're going to work from up here. That's what you're going to do." That's the way I think about it. Okay. Hello, Baywatcher from Brian. Hello, Don from Brian. TT, you will have to tell us stories from when Tommy Stiggs was a wee lad sometime from Baywatcher. I can do that. I can do that. Um, he wasn't a wee lad. He was, let me see, teenager, teenager. But yeah, I could tell some stories. I just can't tell all the stories, Baywatcher. But I can tell some, that's for sure. I'll have to get Tommy on here. We'll have a little session. We are who we are, Don Miku. Yes. God bless you, TT from Brian. I was 49 when I lost my father. Didn't know what crying was, but still haven't stopped crying since that day. Right, Thindu. Yep. You were 49. Let's see. I was 29 when my mother passed away. I was 29 and you were 49. Yep. Yeah, Thindu, you just forget it. I love my mother so much. I just loved her. I loved her more than anything in the world. More than anything. My mother, you know, unfortunately, she didn't get the respect from my father that she deserved. She really didn't. and, I made up for that. I made up for that. I worked hard and did what I had to do to make up for that. Now, that was put on me. I took care of my mother and I took care of my grandmother, my mother's mother, because we all lived together, you know. So unfortunately, you know, um, she didn't get the respect from my father that she deserved, and it was really sad. It was really, really sad. But that's okay. Life goes on. TT, I will tell you, I am very keen on history, true crime, and current events, but I think that true crime fans are sick. Yeah, true crime fans, I guess, yeah, they can be. You know, I mean, some of the stuff that's on the TV that people watch, yeah, I agree with that. I agree with that's something like see history I would talk about, but I would never talk about like true crime on my channel, anything like that. I would never put that stuff up here. I really don't like any of that stuff. I do have to say though, I do like the show, the Unsolved Mysteries, but I like the ones when they have the reunions, like when they find each other, like the families, they sometimes children get adopted out and they're looking for their brothers and sisters. Those are the ones I like. Those are the ones I like that kind of stuff. That's the kind of stuff I like. People will always remember the bad and never the good. 7616 do. That's from Mikey. Well, I don't know, Don. People always remember the bad and never the good. Yeah. I mean, I remember the good. I remember the good about a lot of things. And I try to anyway. I guess it's where your mindset is, right? It's where your mindset is. But it is true. You have to remember the good. I know for me that helps me because when I used to get stuck in that rut sometimes and then all this other stuff would come up, you know, it didn't do anything for me. It didn't help me in any way. It was not positive. All it did was give me a negative reaction, whether it be depression or anxiety, right? So we have to try to remember the good. We definitely do. We have to try to remember the good. It's very important. Those shows will make you feel miserable. Yes, they do. They do. Greetings, all. 5.56 Media's in the house. How are you? God bless you. I'm glad you're here. Thank you for coming in. We're just chilling out. We're just talking about things back and forth. Back and forth we're going. I hope you're doing good, sweetheart. I think it's twisted, it's gross. These true crime people, they are like vultures. I guess. I mean, listen, there's a club and there's a fan club for everything. And I can't talk about it well, I can talk about it on my show. It's not that I can't, but I won't. Okay? But, there's some very sick um things in the world that they have made clubs and groups for. Okay? Very sick. Very, very sick. And somebody told me about it. And I said, "Oh my God, I don't even want to hear about this." I said, "I don't even want to hear about that." Okay. So let's just put it this way, it's something to do with children. Okay. There's a group for it. Okay. I can't say anything else. Just figure it out. So Baywatcher, the world's not that great. It really isn't. That's why I pray all the time. Mr. Smith, how are you? From Maureen. Also, if you're going to cover true crime, stick to one case for life or until it's solved. This isn't a buffet. Yes. I'm still mourning my husband, and that's that. It's just how it is. Cinnamon. Yep, that's okay, Cinnamon. That's okay. That's okay. You know, nobody can tell you, well, when you stop grieving. How could somebody say, "Oh, you need to stop grieving"? That's impossible. That's impossible. Yes, you don't get over it. You get better at coping. What other choice? Right. Right, GDM. Absolutely. 100%. I agree with that. Death is definitely not the end. No, it is not, Mikey. No, it is not. Carol, Mikey, Don, greetings, good people from 5.56 Media. My dad will be gone 1 year on January 26th. I'm very sorry about that, Brian. God bless you. May he rest in peace. Let me write that down, Brian. Hold on a second. Okay, I have to still light this. We got Greg's candle lit. Okay, so Brian's dad, January 26th, 1 year. Okay, I have to write things down, Brian. I'll light a candle because if I don't write it down, I can't remember. Mikey, I'm still not sure if my dog came back to life. It's so mysterious in so many different ways. It makes me angry almost. That's from Baywatcher. Cinnamon, I'm so sorry. I get it from GDM. Yes. Had a dream about it before it happened, and I'm like, oh, you're gonna get this back. But that was a dream, but kept having, oh yeah, moments. Then it happened. I don't know what the is going on or what life is. LOL. That's from Baywatcher. Definitely God needed her. I was gonna say that earlier, but I didn't want you to take it the wrong way. No, my Mikey, that's okay. Because it's the truth. It's the truth. Yeah. And I'm glad you wanted to say that to me. I appreciate that. That is definitely the truth. Baywatcher greetings from 5.56 Media. It was so hard to see them both passed away in front of me and my son. They both passed in the house. That's Maureen. Oh my God. TT, don't read my unsent, please. About that. GTM, thanks. Meeting you all and feeling safe to talk has been a blessing to me. That's from Cinnamon. Right, Cinnamon? Exactly. That's fantastic. That's fantastic that you feel that way. And this is what it's about. This is what it's about. You know, listen, we can make this a place to come to be crazy, obnoxious, nasty, drama, trying to get other people in trouble, trying to intentionally hurt other people by our words and then even our actions, even though it's YouTube, you know what they say, finding out where people live. We could be doing all these things, but we are choosing not to do this stuff. Okay. We are choosing not to do it. We won't have that. We won't have that, you know? That is not what my channel is about. That is not what Dean Douche channel is about. Mikey's channel, Edwin's channel, Tommy channel, Anthony's channel, Todd Father's channel. It's not about that. We have to keep our group strong. It is very, very important. We are living in a very sick society. Our world, our world is just I don't even know what's going on. Okay. It's like just you can't even explain it, you know. I mean, to me, the universe is all whacked out, and I mean, God must be, my who I believe in, must be crying every day, must be looking down at us, going, what is going on? What's happening to my world? What's happening to my people, my children? You know, I don't know, but that's why if this is what we have here, you know, we get what we get. 5 people in the chat, 10 people in the chat, 30 people in the chat, 50 people in the chat. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We are a close-knit group, and we all in this chat crew, in our chat crew, between all the channels that I mentioned, we stick together. We stick together, you know? It's like when you're going to battle, and you have that big, you build that big wall in front of you, okay? And we're all behind that. We are protecting that wall. That's what we're doing. We are not going to let any trash in. That's it. And if it comes in, we knock them right out. We don't want that. We're all adults here. We're all adults, We're in our 30s, 40s, 50s, we're 60s, 70s. We're adults. We don't want this. We don't want this trash. I mean, I don't. And I know you guys don't either. So, we keep it real here. This is real life stuff. We're talking, like we've known each other for years, right? And I mean, listen, this helps me. This helps me, and people say it helps them, and I want to help people. I want to be there for people, It's important to me. Okay, let's see. Mustang Mike, hey, how are you? Nice to see you. I was kibitzing. I was talking a lot. Sorry about that. I'm falling behind here. Let's see. Cinnamon Girl, I'm so sorry. I know the feeling. Lost someone very close to me in 1972, and not a day goes by that I don't think about them and still feel the loss. That's correct, Carol. And that's okay, right? Like we say. Our feelings are our feelings. You know, to me, I have to honor what I feel. If I don't honor what I feel, I'm just cheating myself. Mustang Mike, God bless you again. Hi, Carol. That's from Mustang Mike. Okay, the Bible does say controlled reincarnation. God also seems to have a funky sense of humor that applies to all his creations. Yes, he does, Baywatcher. Absolutely. Hi, Mustang Mike from Carol. Not saying it in a bad way. I get it. I get it, Baywatcher. What is tragic to you might be sort of funny to the person involved. Yep. Thank you, Carol. I'm sorry for your loss as well. That's from Cinnamon. Mustang Mike, hello from Maureen. Hi, Maureen from Mustang Mike. TT, I am the darkness man I would I am the darkest man I would know. Is that what you're trying to say? TT, I am the darkness man I would know. Baywatcher. LOL. Mustang Mike saying hi to 5.56 Media. Everybody's saying hi to each other. That's really nice. TT, I am 100 talking about on YouTube true crime viewers. True crime viewers. My true crime is having to dig out Christmas lights and extension cords out of 4 inches of snow tomorrow. That is your true crime media. I have to jump off, TT. Really good job tonight. To all in the chat, good job too. Honesty, kindness, empathy, sympathy. So nice to see. Take care, all. Thank you, GDM, for coming in. GDM's cashing her ticket out. God bless you and your family and Timmy. And thank you always for participating and leaving wonderful comments in the chat. Thank you so much, GDM. I really do appreciate your friendship. If nobody hears from me tonight, look for local news headlines for a dummy with no gloves on. That's from media. He's taking the Christmas lights down. Mr. Smith, blessings always from Edwin. Keep moving forward. Yes, Mikey, keep moving forward. Media, I was smart and took everything down before the storm. That's from Carol. Edwin, blessings from Mustang Mike. 4929, Powerball from Edwin. Mustang Mike, blessings always. Carol, I missed the opportunity. My winch broke 3 times on Saturday night. That's from media. Edwin, are you giving me that number to play? 4929? Edwin, greetings, fine sir, from media. Yes, Mikey, he's giving you that number. Mikey, go play 7051. That's from Carol. We live in a real sick world. That's from Maureen. Yes, we do, Maureen. That's why we have to just keep on praying. That's all we can do. Keep praying. Cinnamon, you're a good woman from Baywatcher. I'm on it tomorrow from Mikey. The numbers. Mikey's on the numbers. He's on the numbers. Sorry for your loss, Cinnamon. That's from Maureen. If anyone is not subbed to Greg maybe sub to him so when he feels better, he will have a surprise. Very nice, Cinnamon. That's very, very nice. That's fantastic. Baywatcher, thank you from Cinnamon. Carol, I took a screenshot from Mikey. Okay, that's the number. Okay, Cinnamon, every man in the world wants a woman like you, so don't apologize for that. Most people now can't even feel love or compassion. That is very true. People have become very cold. Thanks, TT. That's from Brian for lighting. I'll be lighting the candle on the 26th. Maureen, thank you from Cinnamon. Playing both numbers tomorrow from Mikey. That's why the world must end. That's from Edwin. Mikey, yep, Edwin, it's coming. Mikey, when I lived in Brooklyn, I hit that every other week. That the guy didn't want to let me play there anymore. That's from Carol. Oh my God, Carol. I had a dream about death. While back, he looked like a typical tweaker from St. Charles. That's from Baywatcher. Dream about death. Say a couple prayers there, Baywatcher. Hail Marys. Mikey, I think I need to start playing the numbers you give. That's from Cinnamon. For TT, to bring a smile to her face. I like turtles. Listen to media. Thank you, media. Thank you very much. Um, let's see. Carol, I'm going to play it every day now. Hope it brings us luck. That's from Mikey. He was walking past me with my oil, and the dream felt like I will get her. I will get her back. That's interesting. You should write your dreams down, Baywatcher. Write them down when you wake up. Sometimes there's messages in there. Mikey, I sincerely hope it does. Yeah, the numbers come out. Cinnamon, give me 4 digits with my pup. Yes. 2835 from Cinnamon to Mikey. Haha, don't disturb the oil. Well. Carol, I like that number 7051. Revelation, that's from Baywatcher. Yes. Cinnamon Girl, I'm on it tomorrow from Mikey. We all look forward to seeing each other in chat. That's from Cinnamon Girl. Yes. Mikey, me too. That's from Cinnamon Girl. Edwin 4929, Carol 7051, Cinnamon 2835. Mikey's numbers. Mikey, do you think some people get reincarnated? Do you believe in reincarnation, Mikey? That's from Baywatcher. When someone is missing a few days in chat, we worry. Yes, Cinnamon, we do. We do. Okay, I got to go to bed. Good to see everyone here. Okay, media, thank you for stopping in. God bless you. Thank you for the little turtle joke. I appreciate that. And I hope to see you soon. Thank you for coming in. Good night and go get a wrench. Laugh out loud from Carol. Good night, Mr. Smith. Yeah, TT, I mean that in a good way. There's been a couple of weird jokes in my life, like being upset my dog was fixed and meeting a Rambo puppy with swingers. Baywatcher. Baywatcher's on a roll in here tonight. Smash that like button for TT. Thanks, Brian. Good night, GDM. That was from Night GDM. Good night. Good night. Oh, I am behind here. Okay. What is Mikey? Baywatcher. I believe when we die, our soul leaves our body and moves into eternal life. Some will go with God and others will go with the devil. Our faith in God predicts our outcome. That is from my Mikey. I'm going to read that again. Baywatcher, I believe when we die, our soul leaves our body and moves into eternal life. Some will go with God and others will go with the devil. Our faith in God predicts our outcome. Love you, Mikey. Okay. Mikey and Baywatcher are talking back and forth. That's good. I agree, Baywatcher. Our world has never been this bad. No, Carol, it has not. It definitely has not. It's you know, I don't watch the news anymore. I mean, unless it's something really, really catastrophic, I mean, and nowadays there's always something catastrophic. I mean, it may not be in our part of the world, it's in another part of the world, but there's always something going on, whether it be floods, fires, mass shootings, war, right? I mean, it's not stopping. So it just is what it is. It is what it is. I mean, I don't like to watch it because, it just I feel it. Like I don't like feeling that pain. Like when I watch say there's like a flood, right? Like this really bad flood. Like a tsunami, okay? And when remember when all those people died in the tsunami years back, and I couldn't really watch that because I felt like I was there. It's really weird. And I felt their pain. I felt their pain, you know? I can't watch stuff like that. I take everybody's stuff on and I feel it and it gets me like I start to reel. I start reeling, you know? My mind starts going, my heart starts pumping, and I feel those feelings. It's just something that I can't deal with anymore. I've always been like that, always. My mother was like that, and so was my grandmother. So I guess I got that from them, you know. Like I always knew when there was something wrong, with somebody that I was really, really close to. Like I knew something was going to happen sometimes, not all the time, but enough that it affected me. Like if something was going to happen, I knew that it was going to happen. And I would just talk to Jesus sometimes and I would say, "Can you just like I don't want to know if something bad is going to happen. I just want to know if something good's going to happen." But I said, "I guess I can't pick and choose that." So, that's the way it is right now. But my one friend, she told me I went to go see somebody about this and she told me I was an empath. That's what she told me. She said, "TT, I believe that, you know, that you are an empath." Because I would say, how could I know that my grandmother's going to get sick? How could I know that this is going to happen? And it was always things like that, like somebody was going to get sick or somebody was going to pass away, you know. And then like if I would like look at a person, like I remember when I saw the last time I saw my husband, he he had all darkness around him, all darkness around him. Next thing you know, I was at work, I got a phone call and he was gone. So I don't that's why I don't like the news. I don't like taking that stuff on anymore. Okay, I'm asking because I want to see if the number you gave me comes out in your state. Okay. I think you can play online in different states. All right, let me get caught up here. I'm going to have to go down. I can't read all these now. Um, Sorry about that. Baywatcher, you like history, right? I mean, we could do a show on anything you want, but you love history. You should do a show. you should get in touch with Anthony from the Wine Guild. Can somebody, I don't know, are you sub to Anthony from the Wine Guild, Baywatcher? And if you're not, maybe someone in the chat can drop his link because Anthony loves all of that history stuff, the Civil War, everything. He loves all that stuff. And maybe you could do something with Anthony, you know? Yes, you're sub to Anthony? Okay. So maybe you could do something with Anthony, you know? Why don't you try that? Yes, ALV. Drop his link. Okay. Can someone please drop Anthony LaVista's link? ALV, the Wine Guild. Baywatcher, that shows he was an animal lover also. Yes to history, TT. Yes. And Anthony loves all that stuff. He loves the Civil War. He loves talking about all those things. So if anyone can hear me, can you hear me now? I know you can hear me. Can someone please drop the Wine Guild's link for Baywatcher? The Wine Guild's link, ALV. Okay, Cinnamon is going to drop the link. Give her 1 second or 2. Okay, there it is. Cinnamon dropped the link, Baywatcher. It's right there. Thank you so much, Cinnamon. I appreciate that. He was a true warrior. Yeah, Mikey and Baywatcher are going back in little history stuff there. And I know ALV loves that history stuff, and Baywatcher loves it too. So maybe, he can talk to Anthony and maybe they could, he can go on the panel. Pick a subject, or a person from history, whatever, and then they could go on the panel together. That would be nice. That would be good. Okay, I'm assuming, well, I should never assume, but I'm thinking that Tony Silo, um, either he might have fell asleep. He might be very tired from what happened, or you know he's still with dealing with Greg and everything. I don't know what's happening with that, but he's being treated. That's what we know, right? He's being treated for this recent illness. Thank you, everyone. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Yeah, Mikey. Just for mental picture, he had his own men and was right in the middle heck of it, where he fell and his men around him. They could have retreated. They were not near Custer on the hill. Baywatcher, he had God watching over him. Okay, these two are going back and forth. Well, like I said, chat, I'm going to keep the candle going and the show going, but I am going to need to get up because I need to take a break. I have to move my legs around. I have to do something. But I will leave the show running. I will just leave it running and then I will come back. I will come back. So it's sort of like an intermission. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do an intermission. So I'm going to take a break, and if you want to leave, that is okay. Don't worry about it. It is what it is. I'm going to wait a little while longer until I'm ready to go to sleep to see if Tony or Jen come in and give us an update. And like I said earlier, if they don't, that's okay too. So I'm going to leave the chat running, and so you guys can talk, do whatever you need to do. But I have to take a break. I have to get up and I have to walk around for a little while. Okay, but I will be back. Hold the fort down. Cinnamon, hold the fort down in my Mikey. You guys are still in here? Okay. Let me see what the weather. I'm just going to look at the weather real quick. Texas. I don't care about Texas. I care about New Jersey. Let's see what's going on here. I get all these stations on here on my TV, and none of them, somebody has to talk about New Jersey. But the news really isn't on now. It's AccuWeather, maybe not. Excuse me. Let me see how dark it is if I shut this light. That's not bad. Okay. That light's so bright. I can't take it. All right, that's it. Nobody's talking on that channel. Let me see it live now. NTSB officials give latest update on Alaska air probe. What the heck's that about now? Just check that channel. Mikey looks cool. That's from Slimity. Slim, yes, she's cool. That's from Mikey. Severe weather Monday, Tuesday. These people are still protesting. Oh my god. I just have the news on. Don't mind me. I'm here, but I'm just Mikey, if it rains real bad, be careful, you know, working if you're going to be driving and everything. Be careful. You might have to be off the roads. I don't know. I don't know. What are they calling for New York? Because New Jersey has a state of emergency. 5 o'clock. That starts tomorrow, 5 p.m. Eastern time. I don't know what New York is doing. 43 in Las Vegas, 60 in Los Angeles, Miami 74. Wow, it's 70 degrees in New Orleans. 25 in Philly. Yes, Mikey's an animal lover, that's for sure. Cinnamon, that's amazing from Baywatcher. Let's see. Oh, we don't care about that. That's all fake news anyway. Fox weather. Let's see. More snow's coming. Northeast, bracing for flooding and power outages. Okay, we know that already. So if you live in the Northeast, get your candles ready and your flashlights. Make sure you have your phones charged. And if you have one of those charger things, plug it in now. Those extra charger things. Let's see. CBS News. Oh, they're just poor Donald Trump. I feel bad for him. Let's see what this is. Let's see here. What's this? Put the NFL channel on. We'll be right back. They're on commercial break. That's the NFL channel. Weather Nation. Let's see. I heard recently people are against racing on behalf of horses. That's from Baywatcher. She took one of the horses in the. That's from Mikey. Oh my God. She has another channel too. That's from Mikey. With less subs, I'll drop it. Okay, Mikey. I'm just looking at the weather while you guys are talking back and forth. Well, what is that? kind of sauce he made for tacos. Oh, he sells it. Okay. There's the link. Mikey dropped it. Oh yeah, it's the can sale at ShopRite. I forgot about that. Just so everybody knows, the can sale is on at ShopRite. That's good to go get stuff to make gravy. When they break their leg, that's the end of the horse's life. Yeah, that's sad. I don't bet on horses anymore, Mikey. Oh, my husband loved to bet on the horses. So did my father-in-law. They both did. They loved the horses. Me and my dad loved to bet on them. That's from Maureen. Wonder if they copyright you for having the news on. They could hear it. God. Yeah, I think Maureen and her dad, they like to bet on the horses. I think that's what she meant. Yep. The channels I drop, she doesn't race the horses. I think she actually rescues them. Oh, they will, TT? Okay. I know, like, if you have something on, you talk over it, they really can't tell what it is. I think then they don't. We can hear it, TT. Okay. Sorry about that. I'll just leave that. I'll keep it really low. God, they even copyright you for the news? My God. It's not like they're singing or anything. They're singing crap. That's what they're saying. All lies. Can't hear it. Yeah, I just lowered it all the way down. Mikey, that's even better. Rescue, giving them their best life. Yep, I agree with that sentiment. Maybe the commercials, yeah. Probably. I didn't have any commercials on yet. It was all news. I was just flicking through all the channels. I was trying to look for New Jersey. My live last night got blocked worldwide. Oh my God. Oh, and that was a great live too. I don't know why they need to do that. It's all about money. That's all it's about. Money and just causing trouble. That's what I was saying about I think it was on Theme show today. I commented and I said, because they were talking about, I guess, sort of like if you say certain things or whatever. And I said, yeah, they go by the words that you say and, YouTube. And I believe Google, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. They're all in cahoots together. And do you ever notice when you say something, you have your phone near you and you say, "Oh, I think I'd like to go eat oh, I'd like to go to this Italian restaurant. I want to get this. I heard they have a really good pizza there. A pepperoni pizza, let's just say, something like that." The next thing you know, it's on your phone. Pepperoni pizza or a pizza place, Anything you talk about sports, you talk about this, you talk about that. The next thing you know, within a day or two, it's popping up on your phone. They're listening. I'm telling you. It's crazy. That shouldn't happen. And maybe, they say have your location off, you know. I mean, I don't have my location on my phone. I have it off. It still doesn't matter, but they hear all that stuff. They hear everything you're talking about. It's not like I was selling tickets. I know, really, Slimity. That was a good show too. You were playing some really great music on that show, taking the requests. That was good. They hear and see everything, Maureen. Yeah, I know. I'm telling you, Maureen. Really. I swear to God, I really believe that. I've been saying that for a long time. I used to say to Thinju and Tommy, it's the machine. Because they would be like, well, how come on YouTube, like, you know, I mentioned this now all of a sudden I'm getting this on my phone, that on my, I said, because it's the machine on YouTube. 100%. And I'm telling you that the Google, Instagram, TikTok, all that stuff, Facebook, they're all one big thing, and YouTube, they're all one big thing. Yeah, Maureen, they sure seem to. Cinnamon, yeah, I'm telling you. I believe that, Cinnamon. TT and everyone, have a great night. Thanks for everything. Good night to everyone in the chat. Much love and prayers for all that need to and I need to get some rest. Okay, Carol, God bless you. Carol is cashing her ticket out, everyone. Carol is cashing her ticket out. Wish her well. Wish her good health because she's still not feeling that great. God bless you, Carol. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for all your participation in the chat and your prayers for Greg. Thank you so much. Take care of yourself. Carol is cashing her ticket out. Yes, they are, TT, from Maureen. Yep. Carol, feel better. Good night. That's from Cinnamon. Good night, Carol, from Maureen. Good night, Carol, from Slimity. Carol Mahal, rest up. Hope to see you soon. That's from Baywatcher. Get well. That's from Slimity. Get well soon, Carol, from Maureen. Man, we're all up late. It's almost 1 o'clock in the morning. We're like night owls over here, right? Mikey, you missed some really good country last night. Paul has a good ear. Oh, Paul C. Yeah, he does. Yep. Yeah, he definitely has a good ear. 100%. Look, lady, I don't care about the in Bismarck, North Dakota, what it's going to be doing. Give me Jersey. Well, you know what? The heck with the news because I know what's going on. It gets late here, early here. Let's see. I'm going to see if, I'm going to check. I'm going to check my. I'm going to put the YouTube on the screen. TT came by too. I forget we were jamming on Boston. Yes, we were. We were. I love Boston. All right, let me see something. I want to see if I never really watched my like while I was on. Do they have it on my TV here? Oh, here it is. Look. Now I wonder if there'll be an echo. Good night, Carol. That's from Mikey. Yeah, I gotta get that off. Yeah, I don't know how that all works. TT, I woke up thinking about the Doors movie. Oh my God, I know. With Val Kilmer. I'm telling you, he played Jim Morrison. He did an incredible job. I don't think anybody else could have done that better. I really don't. I mean, really, who else could you have? They have gotten to play Jim Morrison. When you look at Kilmer playing him, and you can't picture anybody else doing it, right? That was crazy. I have to watch that again. I definitely have to watch that again. Mikey said goodnight to Carol. I don't know if I said that already. Hey, Tony, how are you? How's everything going, sweetheart? How's Greg doing? If you have any updates, I hope you and Jen are okay, and I hope Greg's family is okay. Wow, really, Baywatcher? 500,000. Wow, that was a good movie from Slimity. Yeah, right. The Doors, right? I'm telling you, right? Slimmy Val Kilmer, he played him so well. He played Jim Morrison so well. Cinnamon says hi to Tony, and so does Slimity. Baywatcher, later go on my community page and you will see the 2022 Kentucky Derby outright abusing the winner of the race. Outright abusing the winner of the race. Some guy took my video and posted it. You can hear my voice talking. Wow, I'll have to check that out too. That is not a specific number. Okay, Baywatcher. Yes, he nailed it, Slimity, right? He did. He really did. He edited out all the curse words. Mikey, you curse? Okay, better. Very bad dehydration and bad flu-like symptoms. Checking for that thing. Okay, Tony. All right, everybody. That's a little update on Greg. That's an update on Craig there. He's feeling better. Very bad dehydration and bad flu-like symptoms. Checking for that thing that we can't say on here. Okay. Thank you, Tony. I still have that candle lit. Yeah, you don't want Mikey to catch you doing something naughty. Oh, no. Forget it. Mikey's the type of guy, he's a Mikey's a he'll knock you out. I love that Mikey. I just got off the phone with him. Okay, Tony. Very good. Just hang in there, Tony. He'll be okay. Everybody's praying. Yep, everybody's praying here. Sliminy, Mikey, Cinnamon, we're all praying. Baywatcher, we're all praying. He has 40,000 subs. That's from Mikey. Try to get some rest, Tony, if you can. You and Jen, try to get some rest. You know, hopefully Greg will be able to get some rest and he'll start feeling much better by tomorrow. That's what we pray for. And I tell you, it's getting colder outside. I feel it. Oh, I'm sorry. I put my blanket on here on my legs like an old lady with the blanket on the legs. Oh my God. I'm telling you that story because that is how that lady with the horses found my channel also. That's from Mikey. It's cold in Florida. What is it? 70 something degrees? I think I just saw on the news it was 70 in Miami or no? Yankees for life. TT. Tony. Hey, Yankees. How are you, honey? God bless you. Thank you for coming in here. Nice to see you, as always. I love when you're on Top Father Show. You make me laugh. Continuing prayers for Greg and family. Yes, that is from Maureen. And it's Ma Brad Hunter. Hey, Ma Brad Hunter, how are you? God bless you. Nice to see you in here. I appreciate you coming in. I hope you're well. And God bless you and your family. We've been on here for 3 hours. Did you hear what I said? 3 hours I've been on here with the chat group, the chat crew. Uh, Yankees for Life saying hi to Maureen. Maureen saying hi to Ma Brad Hunter. Oh, that's interesting, Mikey. That's from Cinnamon. I got over 10,000 views in minutes on my video. Should have never deleted that channel. Wow, Mikey, 10,000 in minutes. Ma Brad Hunter, Yankees for Life is saying hi to you. Maureen saying hi to Yankees. Cinnamon saying hi to Yankees. Hi, Maureen from Ma Brad Hunter. Yankee saying thank you. Slimity saying hi to Yanks. Tony Silo, 74. Ooh, 74 degrees. Oh my God. Oh, that sounds great. Ma Brad Hunter saying hi to Yanks. Yankees for life. Ma Brad Hunter. Cinnamon saying hi to you. Hey, Slimmy. That's from Yankees. Tony Silo saying hi to Yankees. Cinnamon, yes. The link I dropped was the lady who left me the comment. That's how I found her channel. That's from my Mikey. Thank you, TT. Same to you and yours. Thank you so much, Mob Rat Hunter, and you are welcome as always. Mikey says hi to Yanks and to Mob Rat Hunter. Tony, what's the odds on the Chiefs Dolphins game? That's from Yankees for Life. What's the odds on the Chiefs Dolphins game? From Yankees for Life. Yankees for Life. Mob Rat Hunter saying hi to Mikey and to Slimity. By the way, Michigan beat Washington 34-13. Mikey, they covered. Good. I was praying for you that they were going to win, and I'm glad that they did. Actually, his video with my voice has over 122,000 views, and commercials are being played. He did talk over the video also. Okay, Mikey, that's on your community page, right? Is that what you said? It's on your community page or is it in your shorts? Because I want to watch that. So technically, we can recover Mikey's first ever slash second video. Yes. Yes. TT, going to go. Have to put my phone on charger. Good night, everyone. Okay, Maureen is cashing her ticket out. Miss Maureen is cashing her ticket out. TT, going to go. Have to put my phone on the charger. Good night, everyone. God bless you, Maureen, and God bless your sister. Give her a hug for me, and hugs to you. Maureen is cashing her ticket out. Have a blessed night, Maureen. Sleep well. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for all your participation and beautiful comments. Okay, Cinnamon saying good night to Maureen. So is Slimity. And so is Tony Silo. Good night, Maureen. Maureen's a very nice person. Okay, Mikey says it's on his community page. Okay, when I end this, I'll look. Hi again, Angel. Can't sleep. Hi, Paul. How are you? Well, obviously you can't sleep, so that's not a good thing. Is Kaiser okay? Are you guys all right? You better be over there. I'm starting to get hungry now. How many? What time is it? It's 1 o'clock in the morning. I'm starting to get hungry. Okay. Mikey, I can't access it right now. I just know I have it. It's you on my phone talking while I'm messing with the tablet. Baywatcher, post it up on your channel. Yankees for Life is saying hi to Paul. Yankees, how are you? How's it going? How's life treating you, honey? I hope good. He's snoozing at my feet. Good night, Maureen. That's from Mikey. He's snoozing at my feet. That's from Paul. Paul and Kaiser. Kaiser's passed out. Yankees. It's snowing right now and 18 on Saturday. Oh, I'll tell you, I could tell that the weather is bad and we're going to get something because the ankle that I broke. Oh, it's killing me. It hurts. Yankees, hey buddy, from Paul. I'm doing okay, just living the dream. Good, Yankees. God bless you. Keep doing what you're doing, honey. Keep doing what you're doing. TT, I was trying to talk myself out of eating chocolate. Oh, that ain't, forget it, Cinnamon. I got these two chocolate things in front of me. right? My son bought me them. They're the small ones, and I have them in front of me, and I so want one. I can never talk myself. I never try to even think about talking myself out of chocolate because it's never going to work. Forget it. No way. Paul, what's the temperature by you? Okay, so now you started it. Here I go. Now I have to eat this thing. This is bad. Oh well, that's the way it goes. I have to stay awake. That'll be my excuse, Cinnamon. I have to stay awake. -3? Oh my God. Okay, I'm getting mine too. I know, Cinnamon, you can't help it. I'm telling you. Forget it. Just give in to it. Look at Tony. Titi, you shouldn't be eating chocolate so I know. I can't help it. I know, Tony. You're right. Cinnamon's eating hers too. She's going to get chocolate. And then it's Paul saying, "Enjoy, ladies, you deserve it." Tony saying, "Don't eat it," and Paul saying, "Enjoy it." I know it was one of those little ones, Tony, those little miniature bars, one of the small ones. It's sitting in front of me. I can't help it. TT, it's not late. It's actually early in the morning. Think about it. I know, Yankees. Oh my God. That makes me feel better. Seeing I could justify. You're right. Yankees, Browns -2.5 and O/U 44. Tony Silo, he knows his sports, all that stuff, the betting aspect of it and everything. The points. TT, it's okay tonight. Okay, thank you, Tony. Mine is a small truffle. Sorry, TT, all my fault. Cheers. Cheers, Cinnamon. Mine's gone already. By the time you went to get yours and got back, I finished it. It was one of them little things. Tony Silo. Tony, that is very good to hear. This came up so quick, and Craig looks like a strong guy. I hope he is managing okay. Mikey, just watched it on your page. That's from Slimity. Greg, seems like the guy you wouldn't call a doctor. Right, the guy wouldn't call a doctor unless it was serious. Yeah, he does seem like that type of a guy. Yep. Look at Paul. Come on, have another. No. I just had that one. That's it. Slim, did you see him punch the horse? Oh my God. You heard me talking? That's from Mikey. T and everyone in the chat. I have to go. God bless. Be safe. You too, Yankees. God bless you. God bless you. I know you're working hard and everything. Stay safe, stay hydrated, take your vitamins. God bless you. Thank you for coming in. And God bless your family too. Always. Thank you so much, honey. Paul, salute from Baywatcher. Yes, and I heard you. That's from Slimity. Yankees is cashing his ticket out. He is cashing his ticket out. Very nice of him to stop by and say hi. Very, very nice. Yankees cashing his ticket out. Yankees for life. Yankees, be safe, buddy. That's from Paul. And Mikey saying, Yankees, peace out. Can't miss that voice. That's from Slim. Mikey's laughing, yeah. What's up with the horse? Question mark. That's from Tony. Baywatcher. Hey, my friend. That's from Paul. Slim, you like my Alabama accent. Look at my Mikey. Are you have an accent in that video? I can't wait to go watch that. Laugh out loud, Mikey. That's from Slimity. Tony, make sure he takes care of himself. We need Greg. Dang it, Tony. Thank God, though. Like, thank God he's okay. Slim, you were blasting tunes last night. That's from Tony. Yes, he was. He was taking all those requests. That was a good show. And he got totally blocked. Worldwide, he got blocked for that show last night. Unbelievable. You can't just leave us alone and let us, like, enjoy life a little bit. They got to block this and block that. Baywatcher, I got it under control now. Good. Good, Tony. I bet you Cinnamon went to go get another chocolate. Where is she? Hey, Cinnamon, you better not be going to get another chocolate truffle. The chocolate police are calling Cinnamon. The chocolate police are calling Cinnamon. Come out with your hands up and bring the chocolate. No, wait. Come out with your hands up. Put the chocolate down. I'm here, only one. Okay, okay. He edited all the curse words out. Now, Mikey, was there any video left after he edited the curse words out? Tony, it was the 2022 Kentucky Derby. And Tony, there is a very pretty woman who cares for horses, whose channel we just dropped. And she found Mikey through these other creators' videos of this. Cinnamon, Paul said we can have another chocolate if we want it, but Tony said no. So, but then Yankees for Life said, well, it's already tomorrow. It's the next day. Okay, guys, let's see. We've been on for 3 hours and 20 minutes. Um, do you want me to keep the okay, Mikey, the Derby. Would you like me to, stay on for a little longer, or what do you guys wanna do? Just 1 does the trick. I know, Cinnamon, just 1. It does, I mean, really. I think it's like sometimes I just think I have to eat 2 or 3 of them, but I get crazy with I love chocolate. Oh my god. It's nuts. Yes, I'm going to go to bed. Okay, everybody. Tony, um, so Greg is doing better, and I wanted to wait till we heard from Tony again or Jen, and we did. We heard from Tony. So, very bad dehydration and bad flu-like symptoms. Checking for that thing. So I tomorrow, Tony, I'm sure you will update all of us tomorrow how he's doing, and we'll be praying for him. And I appreciate everybody that came in tonight. You know who you are, and I am going to cash my ticket out. I'm getting kind of tired, but I'm glad we heard from Tony and he gave us this update. That's what we were waiting for. That was our goal, and we had a beautiful chat. And I really appreciate all of you. God bless you. And listen, we do what we have to do here, right? That's what we do. We all pulled together. We waited till we heard from Tony and from Jen, and we have the latest update. I'm very happy, and you know, prayers do work. So we'll just keep praying through the night. I'm going to blow the candle out at 1:30, and I will blow that out, and then when I wake up tomorrow morning, I will light it right away before I even make my coffee. And this candle will solely be lit for Craig. So I will do that for sure. Um, and okay, so everybody listen. Thank you so much. God bless you all. Hey, Jen, how are you, sweetheart? Did you just come in here? I see somebody. Yes, okay. She is in here. Thanks again, Jen, for coming in, taking the time to update us. We really appreciate it. And Tony just gave us the latest update, so we're all happy about that. And everybody stay safe. Remember, if you live in Jersey, I don't know what New York's going to get or Philly or anything like that, but we're going to have some bad wet weather. Um, let me see if does Jen not have a wrench? I thought I gave Jen a wrench. TT, gotta give Jen a wrench later when you have time. I could have sworn I gave her. Oh wait, that was Code Train. I have to go on YouTube. Okay, that's what happened. I think I was on YouTube and Jen didn't come in that night on YouTube, but Co-Train did, and I gave Co-Train his wrench. Okay, so I'll do that tomorrow night. I'll go on YouTube tomorrow night, and if Jen's not busy with all this going on with Craig, you come in, Jen. I'll give you a wrench. I thought I gave you one, but it must have been Co-Train that night. So sorry about that, Jen. But Mikey did tell me, and I have a list. So I'm waiting for the people to come in, but I have to be on YouTube. I can't do it on StreamYard. So that'll definitely happen. Okay. Her phone just went black. No wrench. Okay, Mikey, thank you. Yeah. Okay, wait, Mikey. Hang on. Okay, Jen and Baywatcher. Okay, wrench. Yeah, I gave it to Co-Train that night. I've known Co-Train for quite some time. Yes, she didn't. Right, right. Yeah, because I wanted to give her the wrench. Yes, and Slim too. I already wrote that down. Yep. So I'll be on YouTube tomorrow night then. Okay, everybody. Listen, God bless you, like I said, and I will see you in someone's chat tomorrow or on my next live, which will be, well, later on tonight. It's 1:30 in the morning. So 1:26. I'm going to blow the candle out for Greg at 1:30, and I will say a prayer before I blow it out. And we all hope that he gets better. And God bless everybody. God bless your families. And remember, we want to keep it positive, keep it real, and we are here to support one another and have a good time and have a good time. But always remember, we have to be here in time. The time of need is very important. The time of need is very important. When somebody needs something, we will drop whatever we are doing, whatever we are talking about, to say a prayer for that person. That's the way we are over here. Okay, everybody, God bless you all. Thank you so much. I'll let you say your good nights. I am cashing my ticket out. I'll give it another minute, and everybody could say good night to each other, and God bless you all. Love you.